I have clicked all the appropriate buttons. Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Maybe.
Maybe.
I did. No, I did. It's fine. It's like a weird analytics page I'm looking at. We're just going to ignore that. It's fine.
You did.
I'm so excited. I want flashing lights now. I want flashing lights. They're fabulous.
Yeah, I'm going to change the view in a few minutes, but I wanted to show off my lights.
They're amazing. I ironed my panel onto the color changing stuff, and I was really, really worried for a minute there that it wasn't going to change back from like neon green. I was like, oh my God, I've destroyed it. But we're fine.
It works fine. Yeah, they told me you can iron on it. It's fine. Like when you have to interface.
Well, I didn't know that. I just guessed, and I was like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, and I love it.
Yeah, right?
Hello, everybody.
I'm just facing my the last of it because I've already done everything else except for my back.
Yeah, that's cool. I have also made the pattern live. For everybody that's here already, you can purchase this pattern from my website. It is called the Empress. I will be, after I record this live, if I've got time today, if not tomorrow, I will do a non-live version of sewing the bag, because I do understand that not everybody likes live. They don't like the commentary. They just want to know what to do. So I will do both. I've got it cut out ready, and we'll see.
Hello, Brenda. Hey, guys.
I made the handles color changing because, you know, you just have to.
Work today while at a birthday party with my son, so mine was definitely green the whole time.
That's cool. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so excited. So I only used 2 of the fabrics. Not the third one. I thought about doing the third one as the pockets, but I didn't because I don't want to overwhelm my bag. But I am doing a green inside, and the pockets are going to be blood spatter because I love the blood spatter.
Oh, babe.
I love it a lot. And I'm just doing black thread because I feel like it's one of those few times where green doesn't really go with blood spatter. So I went with black.
So black, okay. Red or black?
There's still boxes available. For those that want to make this is what comes in the box. That's what we're doing today. I assume there are still some boxes available for those that want it.
Yes, we're getting them as fast as we can. The rest of the panels are coming in from the supplier Tuesday because he mistakenly sent me waterproof canvas panels instead of vinyl.
Oh, fun times. I mean, at least you've got a lot of fun waterproof canvas panels. Oh, you could put on a lid of a galumpus.
Yeah. I gotta send you another package because I was like, there were so many things I wanted to send you that I just was so rushing to try to get that one out to you. I completely forgot.
My child is so excited that he got his own electric screwdriver. He just walks around the house with it. Just unscrews everything he can. I'm like, oh my God, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He didn't get the cool one. He got my old one. Oh, right. So Australian boxes. Those that want boxes that live in Australia. I've had some messages and questions about that.
You just want, I can like make or just want to do that if you want to have like a cutoff date. You know what I mean? Like, hey, by like the 15th or something, and then I can just send one box to Tory on it that way.
Yeah, and then I can split it up here so it's way less postage.
Yeah.
What did Bob say? That Mum's yelling? Mum, why are you in capitals? I'm so excited. So this is going to be my new handbag bag from today.
Yeah, I think that's a good view. Is that a good view?
I don't know. I'm trying to, because it's vertical, not horizontal. I'm like, I need to just get this bit. I don't really get anything else. And I've only got, they look so dark and broody. I'm so obsessed with these clips. You don't understand. I put all the others in my box off to the side. Look at Scully.
I call him Precious.
Precious. I like it. I haven't showed anybody else that other one that I got custom designed for you. Do you have it handy to show them?
No, sewing station where I'm doing costumes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to your group.
It's so cool.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to start sewing, or we're going to be here forever. So this pattern is designed to have this piece as a vinyl, but I do have a hack if you want to put fabric. We're going to do that as another video. Leave that with me. I'm also going to have templates available.
She's saying she can barely hear me. Hold on.
I've never had that problem. I'm a loud person. We should be hearing me fine. Ooh! I love the color changing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's changing color where it stabs through. I imagine because there's so much like heat on the needle. This is really fun to watch.
What are we making? We are making the Empress tote, which is our new pattern that we collaborated together with.
I'm doing collaborations with people who are better at things than I am. This is where we're at in life. Collaborations are both fun and beneficial to both parties.
They are. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, I'm winding bobbins.
I did that. I was up at like 5 o'clock this morning. I come out and cut all this and ironed it all. I really miss my nails, everybody. My fingers are hurting. I've gone back to like clear because the green looked atrocious. Once they maybe get a little bit stronger and do a chip every half a day, I will go back to green nail polish. My specialty as far as pattern writing is concerned is writing the physical instructions. My downfall is trying to physically draw digital pattern pieces. It's a real struggle. It takes me way longer than it should. So I have a few collaborations going with a few different people. And that's just going to make everything go a lot smoother. I'm also going to spend the holidays. You probably won't get any videos over the school holidays, which for me starts next week, because I'm going to write 2 patterns. I've got them already. I've got the pieces. I'm going to write 2 patterns. That is the front of my bag. Is that not so freaking cool? And it's color changing, and I'm just obsessed.
Okay, that keeps doing that. That's why
I was going to do the iron-on in a video, but it's just not really feasible because I'm in this little box.
Yeah. I get that.
Maybe I'll do the handles. I'm just pulling pieces out of the box. I promise when I do a not live video, I'll be much more strategic, but in the meantime.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing either, so hey, let's
I'm
go
just
for
putting
it.
pieces that are on top. So whatever I cut it in, the reverse order is what I'm going to make it, apparently.
Yeah, so I did the tester bag, and then we made a couple of changes, but other than that, I haven't done it again since then.
I've made a few. I have wanted to make more, but the time, even though everybody says my time management skills are amazing, I still feel like I don't get everything done. It's very frustrating. I'm also going to want strap ends because I like to be fancy.
I'm just guessing where the purse feet are right now because I left the pattern piece in my car.
Fair enough.
I was multitasking today.
Hey, I don't object.
I was at the park with my son, while he was at a birthday party, and I was cutting out the pattern pieces.
Nice. I just woke up crazy early. So my son and child decided that they wanted to camp in the backyard last night. So they set up a tent and we had a little fire and we told spooky stories. And I am officially banned from telling spooky stories because I didn't even do a very bad one. I had to like strategically think of like less bad things. And even that scared him a little bit too much. So I'm officially banned from spooky stories around the fire, at least for children. I've seen too many horror movies, apparently.
Yeah, you're too good at horror movies.
Yeah. So here's a little tip that I just want to do now because I'm doing it. I'm going to do a double folded full layout thing. And I always struggle to get these on. So my solution is to literally fold this back and then cut out like a triangle so that it won't be as thick when I'm trying to shove the thing on. Right? You just cut out like a triangle. And then the ends won't be so thick and you'll get your fancy ends on. Like that. They don't even have to be even. Doesn't even need to be pretty. Just needs to be functional.
Exactly.
We won't see this, so it's not about pretty. If you're not going to see it, don't worry about it. Anyway, so now when we fold that over, except for that very, very edge, there will only be 2 layers to ram it onto. Much, much easier. I wish I had glow-in-the-dark fabric. Does anybody know if they make glow-in-the-dark fabric that's thick for bag making? I know you can get it for embroidery. I've got some. I also don't think that would hold a bag. It's also very true. I don't know if you can see in my camera, but because my hands are so warm, it's constantly changing color. I run very hot as a general rule. I'm
Apparently,
constantly
I
cold.
do too.
I'm like a lizard. No, because lizards are cold that like the heat. I don't know. This is going to be my new everyday bag. So I will make another wench wallet because wenches are my favorite. I have a lot of cards. I designed wench for me, and then I just let you guys buy the pattern if you were into it too. I have a lot of cards. So I do a wench wallet. So I'm going to do a color changing wench wallet. And then I'm going to put the small iron-on onto the front of it. And that will be my matching wallet. And then maybe I'll do a blood spatter sunglasses holder or something. I'm also going to do a wristlet strap with a pom-pom. I'll make that into like a sewing candy video for all of my subscribers because I haven't really had time to do many of those little videos. Look how hot the needle gets, by the way. Look, it's making the holes go green. So your needle gets quite warm with all this sewing, and it's kind of fun to watch.
Sorry, I had to go find my screwdriver.
Fair enough. Oh, somebody asked me where to get the screwdriver. So do you have that listed on your website?
No, because in order for me to get these, they're like $20 a piece, even wholesale. So I was like, oh God, no. Because then I have to mark it up so much. I'm like, I can't do that. But I know that they have them on like Amazon and everything else these days. So
okay, so just send people to Amazon.
I'll try to find a link.
People to just go to Amazon if you had them.
Yeah.
I'm upset. It is so cool. It has a
Precise
lot. I'm so
screwdriver.
happy. And I magnetize it with the little magnetizing thing.
Isn't it cool?
It is so cool. I want to put stickers on it. What I really need to do, I can't hang out in this room after school because Jessie gets bored in here. So what I should do is put my Cricut machine inside and then after school hours, make all the stickers and iron-on things I want to make in life.
Okay, so while you're in the house.
Yeah. Basically have it so I could like set it and forget it and go and do something and then come back and be like, I have stickers. Because I find I don't do it. I've been meaning to do this for like weeks since I got it and I'm just not. So I'm feeling that this might be my solution. The blood spatter vinyl, all of the stuff that you see us playing with are in the box. They are not sold separately. You need to get the whole box, but you get heaps of stuff in the box. And then maybe if she's got some left over at the end, it might be sold separately. But at this stage, if you want it, you buy the box.
Yeah, right now it's dedicated for the box.
And all of Tory's upcoming bag making videos, of which there are many that I plan on doing. I'm going to do all new patterns. I went through my computer. I have 62 patterns that I have not yet done videos for. So I'm going to do a lot less repeats and a lot more individual videos to catch up on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can go back and do more repeats. But also, the repeats are going to start happening in the form of seemingly ugly episodes because I don't ever want to do a new pattern in those. And I want to get them done because I now have like a small pile of fabric taunting me over there. It just watches me.
Okay. I got purse feet on.
Oh, nice. I've done like one handle. Oh, you put blood spatter on the bottom. That's cool. Is that the glow?
Because I didn't want to use too much vinyl. Like I used one roll of blood splatter and I used one roll of the color changing. So that I didn't, I was trying to do what was in the box,
Yeah.
And the way I cut everything out.
Canvas outside with color changing vinyl, and I use the bottom. I just use a normal black because I didn't want to waste my color changing vinyl on something that nobody's gonna look at.
Okay.
I could have got it out of it, but I kind of also want to leave that for my wallet so that everything matches and is fabulous.
Got it.
It made sense in my head at the time. I want a matching wallet, and it'd be so cool when I hold it, and it's going to make handprints all the time. This is the Empress. It is available on my website as of right now. If you buy the box, if you're going to buy the box, the pattern comes as part of the box.
Yes.
So if you've already bought a subscription box with all this stuff, just wait till it shows up and you get a special code.
Yes, because there are no refunds on patterns.
And it'll zero it out on my website so you don't pay anything. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Who knows that color change? Because apparently I'm quite warm right now.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the other strap? It's right here.
I swear I lined all those up pretty. So the outside is like the main building of it is a front, back, and a base, and the base is oval. I love ovals. I know lots of people hate curves. I love them. They make me weirdly happy. And I'm also going to find the center because we're going to need it later. So just do it now before I put everything through. Choppity chop.
Oh, fun fact, guys. Tory and I both made our dresses.
Yes.
So she made her dress, I made mine.
I made mine years ago. Apparently it still fits, even though I've gained weight. I'm very impressed with myself about that.
Oh, I started making mine like 2 weeks ago. Hello, Melinda.
I'm actually going to be making a lot of so after I finish pattern writing, I won't be able to record with my child home for school holidays. So what I plan on doing is making myself a whole bunch of clothing because I have a giant pile of fabric and I need it to be less. So I'm going to see if I can make, I need to be realistic. So I'm going to see if I can make like 6 dresses over the 2 weeks. That's the hope. Sandra has fabulous hair, doesn't she? She cut it all off and made it look epic.
I did. I cut off that much. I think it was like 10 inches.
I can change it. They won't have all in Australia the subscription box.
What's that? I think your mom was asking how do people order the box?
Yes, because other people asked.
Yes, so it's on my website, garnersewingroom.com. If you go under buy fabrics and notions and stuff like that. If you
And will
scroll
that be
down,
the
you'll
correct
see it.
postage?
Yes.
Cool.
Because I ship to you, it does calculate to Australia. But if you want to wait and do it all together, going as one box, you can do that too. If you want to save on postage, but then you don't get it as quicker. So it's just, you know, you look there and you can't find it. Hold on.
Postage is killer. It is very unfortunate.
Let me see if I can link it.
Oh. Bag feet. I'm gonna actually put. No, I am. I'm gonna put these on now because I want to play with my screwdriver. I can't help it. Makes me happy. That color changing vinyl feels really nice too.
It does. It's very smooth.
It is. No, bronze, gunmetal.
Wrong one. I'm on Facebook. I'm like, that's not the right one.
Whoa.
We're on YouTube. I'm like, where am I? I'm on YouTube. What? Hi, Genevieve.
I know we're good. All right. Oh, and it goes all the way in. Oops. Oh, I love this.
I got it in there for you. I got it for you, Deb. I got it for you.
Oh yeah.
I started doing that the other day. It was
They're going
hilarious.
up. Look how warm my hands are already. It's gone like fluoro freaking lime green.
Yeah, just by me touching it, it turned color.
It is very sensitive and I'm loving it. Love it, love it, love it. So I try and pick up one, it actually picks up a bunch because I possibly over magnetized it because I possibly got a little bit excited about doing it. Oh, it's faster than my one too. It like zooms through. I know I should not be this excited about a screwdriver, but I just really am. Anyway. Yay! Strap-ins. Strap-ins just make everything look a bit fancier. You don't need to use them, but I don't know. I just think it makes everything fancy.
I'm gonna edge paint mine, so I go show you guys how to do it with edge paint.
Oh, that's cool.
So you could do it either way.
I'm so warm. It's just occurred to me I haven't put my fan on again. I'm gonna get up in a second and do that. I need airflow in here. It gets real hot real fast.
I have my fan going for sure.
I forget. Every single time I forget. Usually, like, I'll start a video, and then when I have to get up and iron a pocket, it's then that I put it on, because I'm like, God damn, it's hot. Oh. Right, let me do this.
Look at it. I'm like, I literally just touch it.
Let me.
Yeah, so if it's over $100 in postage, just wait. I think Tory's gonna have like a listing on her Facebook group and say like this will be the deadline if you want a box, and then I'll just send you a PayPal invoice.
Yeah, we'll set that up later. Yeah. We'll work out how much.
We'll set it up tonight.
And we'll set it up, and then we'll just get it sent to me in bulk, and I'll divide it out so it's cheaper for everyone.
Yeah.
We can do that. Need to pick a deadline.
There you go.
Other end on. Make sure they're the right way.
That was the best idea ever, Shinobi.
What?
I know you're on there. She told me to put plastic wrap around the lid of my my edge paint.
Ah.
So that it wouldn't get so hard that I couldn't unscrew it, because I'd always have the hardest time undoing it.
That makes sense.
Marquis is not here, I really can't do it because I just don't have hand strength like that.
Yeah.
And then
I
look
do
at
know
that.
you
So
have
it's like,
one hand.
boom. Just that fast, I edge painted it.
Yeah, nice.
Woo-hoo, I know, girl.
Oh my god, I'm trying to put it in the same screw hole as before. Idiot.
So I'm gonna just go hold it like that and put it to the side for a second. And then I'll do the next strap.
Alright, so
It's that easy, literally.
nice.
You gotta do a couple
I'm
of
looking
coats.
to eliminate hardware, I think is actually what I'm doing. If I wanted to eliminate pieces, I should have done the lining first. I'm just eliminating hardware.
Let me see here. There we go. I think that's better. See, Tori and I are like the same because it's not a video unless I'm dropping something.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't even mean to.
I don't either, but I do.
It's just a thing. I just drop stuff.
I drop them.
We all need to make peace
I
with
got
it.
my head. It was one live that I went to bend something down and I had like a ruler sticking out right here at the side of this table and I banged myself and I cut myself right on the scalp.
Ow.
Ugh. I know.
I dropped the cam press on my foot. That freaking hurt like a lot.
Oh goodness, that thing weighs a lot too.
Falls over under my foot a lot too. I'm surprised I haven't actually broken a bone in my foot with how many times it's landed on it. It's a thing, apparently. Whoops.
I try not to move it. I keep mine at the
Well,
edge
that's
of this
why I
table
want
right
to
here.
bolt them down. I want to bolt it to the thing behind me, so that it doesn't move anymore because I'm kind of sick of it falling on my foot. And once it's got a home, then that's it, all over Red Rover. Oh!
I know, this color changing one is so soft.
I know, it's fabulous.
It's like buttery. It's like a buttery soft kind of thing.
So the lady from Inklings and the Kraken, her vinyls feel like that. That's pretty much all I use these days is that super soft stuff, of which I have many that are horror themed. So we're going to see them all in the coming weeks.
That's going to be awesome. I am on a tulip paint faucet kick right now.
Fair.
So I'm doing I'm doing a new backpack pattern. I showed you kind of pieces of it with
no, I've seen that.
With the tulip pink fabric, yeah. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm working through a couple of the dimensions.
I do love this Empress pattern. It is very versatile. It is easy. I do actually recommend this bag for beginners. There's not a lot of difficultness to it. Because that top panel, right? Let me go, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because the curves would have been tricky if we had have made this piece and this piece and this piece separate, because you would have had to join them on that curve and it would have been hell. Because we just lay it on top and stitch it down, it makes it really, really easy to still have a fabulous look. So I think this is a beginner pattern. There's nothing overly complex. You don't have to do bag feet.
No, you don't. But
I only put
nice.
the curve on one side of the bag, so the back of it's just plain. Because of that, you could add a zipper pocket, or you could do this on both sides. Like, there's a lot to play around with too.
I'm doing mine on both sides.
Oh, there you go. I'm just doing one. Mainly because I'm like blood spatter everywhere. Oh, it just occurred to me I didn't cut out a zipper overlay for my lining zipper pocket. I was planning
I
on.
did. Mine's kind of epic.
Is it?
I'm gonna
Show
show it to
me.
you in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
I mean, maybe finish what you're doing and then show me.
Yeah, let me find it. It's rolled up in my pile of stuff from the park.
Nice.
That's how I had to transport everything to make sure I didn't lose anything. Because my son got invited to a birthday party, and I didn't realize it was this weekend until he told me yesterday. Are we going? I'm like, when is it? He's like, tomorrow. I was like, oh. Yes. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Yes.
Put my. Now, and the other thing is, if you do embroidery or stuff on here, you can actually just make these wider so it doesn't go over all your stuff. I'm going to put mine wider than the pattern says because I don't want to hide my glorious Kings of Horror on the front. So I'm going to kind of put them over to the side like this a little bit more. The pattern has them kind of more here. I'm just going to bring them out a little bit. It won't really make a difference, but if you are worried, add another 2 inches to your shoulder strap if you want it to hang equally low. These are quite flexible. You can put them anywhere. One more cool thing about designing patterns, you can just alter them. You don't have to be a super stickler for the rules. I'm not, and you guys still watch me. It's a very good point. Well, right. They're here, so yes, because they're here.
So, because they're here, right? So I'm gonna see how they're white right now.
Yeah, make them black.
I'm gonna edge paint them black.
Love it.
So there's different types of there's different colors of the base edge coating. Sorry, and this one just happens to be black. Some of them are clear or white, but this one's black. Just like that.
So I'm going to make mine 4 inches out from the center. Because that, to me, doesn't cover my horror, people.
Okay.
I'm worried straps will break. They won't. The string I'm using, I physically can't pull it apart. That's how strong just on my thread is. On top of that, all of my vinyl has a woven back, so it's like fabric. They won't break. The only reason that they would break is if your thread came apart because you used something that was too thin. So like the embroidery thread. If you sewed your bag with embroidery thread, I don't have high hopes for it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and sometimes even some cotton threads are just not. They don't hold up.
Yeah, so I don't use the same thread I make a dress with to make a bag because I am under the very real impression that that wouldn't survive. But a zipper pocket or a little pouch would, because it's not going to have, crazy amounts of weight and people pulling on it and it's snagging and stuff like that. So that silver pen you sent, does it erase?
Which
one?
If
I was to draw it, you sent me I don't know where it is.
Oh, the silver ones. They wipe away.
Okay, I want to find it. I know it's
soap and water. They just wipe away.
This room is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious at the moment. I thought I put it here. I'm not seeing it. Lucky me. Crap.
Sorry, I'm getting thirsty.
I had it yesterday. I touched them with my hands. This bag also does not have a shoulder strap, so I'm going to use this in a different video. I've started a pile of strappingness. Aww. I don't know where it is.
I am sewing.
I should be able to see this very easily.
It's a new tech. It's very much like a Juki. I don't know, a standard Juki, but this is computerized. It's not a walking foot Juki. It's just a regular straight stitch. But it's just called Nute. It's an
Walking
off-brand.
feet aren't necessary unless you're doing lots and lots of leather, in my opinion. Yes, I have one. Have you noticed I don't do many videos on it? I do that for 2 reasons.
It won't wipe off canvas.
Okay.
Just to let you
That's
know.
right. I can't find it anyway because I need to spend like 3 hours cleaning up in here. We're just going to ignore that. It's fine. No, I don't
Someone
think
asks,
I think because I woke up early and I just kind of shoved everything to cut this out this morning, I'm pretty sure it's just hiding. Like, it's fine. I'll find it later. Oh, I love these clips so insanely a lot.
I'm happy I can make you happy. They're actually from Lauren Mormino, and
Oh,
she sells them to me at wholesale prices so that I can sell them as notions in my shop because I can resell things.
that's
So,
cool.
yeah. I
I
love
just
Lauren.
looked at
She's
the green.
awesome.
I'm like, everything just screams happy Tory. Happy Tory. Yeah, my sewing space is an outright disaster at the moment. I am going to spend the school holidays fixing it. I am basically going to live in this trash hole for another week because it's something that I can do with my child around. Like, he can be playing outside or he can be sitting in here on my chair while I fix it. It's fine. I'm also going to do the whole pull through, tie it off the straps because I want it extra pretty. And I've got time. We're all not in a hurry, right?
I'm not. Are you?
I'm not. This is the only thing I've got planned today. Then I have to do some food shopping and dishes. That's today's life.
Yeah. I am making my straps. I'm making them
Oh, we're
kind of
doing
like
the same bit.
thicker. Yeah,
Oh,
all I
okay.
did is just cut off
Yeah,
there
nice.
just to make that a little thicker.
I'm just gonna put
Just
a
to give
rivet
it a
in it.
little bit extra grip when it's being
Yeah.
sewn on, that's all. It's not necessary, but I like it.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this one's always easier to do. Me and my sewing all. If you guys haven't got one yet, get one. Epic. Pretty ones are even better.
Oh, with sewing off?
Yeah.
I use my screwdriver or
Ha!
or my snip.
Do you not have one? I could send you one. I still have plenty from the lovely lady that sent them to me, and I've been putting them in swapsies.
Oh, have you?
Oh,
Yeah,
do we
that's
do
why I
a
just use a
swapsie for
screwdriver.
Christmas? I'm
Do you have
asking
to,
the general
are we
public.
going to do another swapsie?
So a swapsie, I'll write like a simple pattern, and then I'll put it on sale, and then we can all send everybody a Christmas gift. The problem that I have every time I do these is people bail but don't have the heart to tell me, so they just like ghost the whole thing. I wouldn't care if you come to me a weekend and be like, "I'm so sorry, life got in the way, I can't do it." That would be better than we wait till the cutoff and then people just don't get their stuff. So then I have to like scramble like a mad woman to get them done. Or find sewing angels that are willing to help me. I always do at least 1 or 2 of the people. The most I've ever had not do it was 9, which doesn't sound like a lot until you've got to make 9 packages. That's a lot. But I also really like the whole presents at Christmas thing. So I still just want to do it a little bit. So I am curious to see if everybody watching wants to do a swapsie closer to Christmas. And when I say closer to Christmas, I mean we'll start it in November and it has to be sent by the end of November so everybody gets it by Christmas. Make sure you got enough tails. It's funny. I'm not a dark and brooding person, but I love all dark and brooding colors. Like, I'm so happy. You don't understand. So happy.
He's like, you're so happy, I can't understand.
The dark and brooding sewing clips. I don't know. I'm possibly crazy. Don't worry about it.
Let me unroll my package. Oh, hi, Allison. My name is Sandra, and I am from the Garner Sewing Room, USA.
She's in America, and she's awesome, and she does sewing classes. She recently had Saya
Here's
Swag
my overlay.
at her studio doing lessons. Or workshop, not lessons. You should paint your own machine. Paint your machine. That's what I did. There's a video on my YouTube of me doing crazy, dodgy painting of my machine. One thing I would recommend that I don't do in the video, clear coat it so it lasts longer. Beyond that, it's really not so hard. Take a photo, unscrew the metal bits, or cover them in masking tape. Literally get a priming paint or one that's got primer in it and just paint the whole thing. Be done. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's time consuming. It took me all weekend, but that includes doing multiple coats and making it dry in between. But one weekend, bam, green machine. Do it. I'm here to be your enabler. You should paint your machine. What? People come to be enabled by me. I've made peace with that, and so should everybody else.
Yep. Okay, so here's my zipper overlay.
Woo!
So you see that's the same shape from the front of the...
Yeah. Where's my SVG of that, woman?
I don't have... I hand did this.
I want one.
I hand did this, but I'll see if I can do, like, literally.
There's just no love
I just
anymore,
worked it
is
all
there?
out.
No love.
You're the SVG person.
Well, okay. I can't draw things, but it turns out I can manipulate things quite well in my free, dodgy Inkscape thing.
Yeah.
With Inkscape, for anyone that doesn't know, it's a dodgy, cheap, free version of like Adobe Illustrator with like half the coolness. But I make it work.
Yeah. I was like, you just get the shape of the front cutout panel.
Oh,
and
do you now
add the zipper overlay piece on top of it.
Canvas?
Huh?
Do you now sell my thin waterproof canvas that I used to do?
No, I can't get the people to give me a price on just shipping. Like, they're like, well, just order it. And I'm like, no, I'm not just going to order without knowing how much I'm paying in shipping.
Yeah, but you don't hit pay. It's like usually included there, like you see it. Anyway.
Yeah, but I'm wanting like, you know,
you
like
probably
50
want
yards.
lots more than me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want like, you know, 20 to 30 yards of each color. So I'm like, I'm not paying
Fair.
$4 a yard for shipping.
That's fair. I am contemplating bringing it back. I get emails and messages from people all the time saying, where can I get it? I want some. I am contemplating bringing back just the lightweight stuff because I need to buy myself more anyway because I use it for card slots.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is storage. I've discussed it with my husband. We might be willing up to give like a cupboard inside the house to store it. The deal was I had to fit everything in this room, and if you looked at my room right now, you would definitely believe I don't fit in here. Like, it's atrocious. But I'm working on it. But if he gives me that cupboard, then it's the cupboard that used to hold it all, so I know it will hold it all, and I can bring it back again.
That's true.
And that's where I got to on
promising.
that. And I'll just buy, like, I don't know, 10 meters of each color at a time, and then as it runs out, I'll just replenish it, and it is what it is.
Yep.
I'm thinking that might be my solution. Because I gave everybody this wonderful thing, and then I kind of just accidentally took it away due to my lack of space.
Yeah, and I would love to offer it. I can't pay what normally you would pay for, you know what I mean? What you would consider
Yeah, yeah.
retail
I know
when
what
I'm
you mean.
buying wholesale. But I think I've found someone who has it through the wholesale, but
Oh,
I have to
cool.
order like 50 yards at a time. So I'm trying to get them to mail me a sample, but the box kind of took a priority. So
Of course it did. The box is epic. I'm so happy.
and this edge paints so nicely.
Shouldn't you have done that first so it had time to dry?
Well, it's gonna dry because I'm not doing this part yet. I'm gonna start assembling the outside. It doesn't take that long to dry, especially since I have my fan going.
Fair enough. Oh, for those that like my wench wallet, I'm making SVG files for both vertical and horizontal openings. So you can cut it on the machine. I just cut mine on the machine. Oh, no, not the one I just did, but like a different recent one. I cut one out on the machine and got all the sizings right.
Mhm. So, your mom says there was a question about, can this be sewn on a domestic? Yes, it can be sewn on a domestic. It's all
Yes.
depending on the materials you use. So these vinyls here can be done on a domestic. They're very domestic friendly vinyls. They're soft. They're good. They're nice and soft. So just make sure that you're not
Sewing leather.
overlaying too many layers together. Like I would say 4 layers of this, the way we did our straps, is pretty you can do it on a domestic. Yeah.
It also depends on what domestic you've got. I had a lady come over recently I was going to give her sewing lessons to, and she got like a child version of a sewing machine, so it's
We
super
get those
basic.
all the time. I'm like, you can't
Unfortunately,
no.
that would not sew a bag, and I wouldn't even try. But like
No.
medium to high end domestics would be totally fine. Don't sew leather.
Yeah.
Make sure that you use the pattern piece to cut the foam out of your seam allowance, because then you're only sewing a little bit. Like it's just little bits like that that will make the difference.
Yep.
And you know what? Don't hold me to this, but I'm going to try and see if I've got time over the holidays to make a bag on my domestic. Because by that time, I would have like cleared a space to actually put it in here. And I can just wake up at like 5 a.m. and do a video early in the morning where my voice is really like raspy because I'm not quite awake yet.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's okay.
And there's the right size needle too. You need to have the right size needle for sure.
I've got them. But my machine is not even, it's mechanical. So you turn it on, you have to like crank everything. I actually got it because it does a one-step buttonhole, and that's the whole reason I got that machine. I got the cheapest machine possible that does a one-step buttonhole because it works.
And you see
Yeah,
how
I'm
precise that
jeans
was.
needles. Jeans needles is where it's at.
Mhm. I know that I think it's Schwartz or whatever. I think they have a non-stick needle as well, and it's a 19. I'm sorry, it's a 16, and it's also non-stick, and it helps with the vinyl.
Cool.
So that's another good one.
Oh no, can I not pull the tag out? Don't be like that. Would you believe I just sewed through the original knot and now I'm struggling to pull it through? Schmetz, yes.
Schmitz, that's what it is. I didn't know what it was called, but I knew it was out there. We use those
There's
on
Schmetz,
our
there's
domestics
organ,
here.
there's birch. I don't love birch needles, not gonna lie. Schmetz is my favorite.
Mhm.
Ah,
Don't go anywhere, precious.
Oh. It is a big change to sew without nails. I'm struggling a little bit.
Oh, I don't actually have nails. I just dip mine. I do nail dip color,
Oh yeah.
and it just it makes it thick enough so that I can not break my nails every 2 days.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have that problem for a while. I'm letting mine grow out. They just
Yeah.
ached for the first 2 days. Now they're okay, but they do just constantly break, and I'm gonna have to make peace with that for like, I don't know, 2 months until all the crappy bits come away.
Mm.
Okay. Job. So that's my back panel. It's just all blood spatter all the time. Well, there you go. Schmitz
There
has
you
an
go. That's
app.
awesome.
Very forward thinking of them. I'm gonna make my outside now. Oh look, we've got the same.
I know,
Except
and
yours
we
is
didn't
vinyl
even
and
talk
mine's
to each
canvas,
other.
but still cool.
Yeah, we didn't talk to each other. We just kind of like, okay, let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to make what I want to make because this is my handbag. Sparkle green clips. I'm so happy.
Okay, I've got that there. We do my
Joining
other
stitch
panel,
length
and
of
then I'll
2.5. What's your normal stitch length that you use? Just out of curiosity.
for joining 3.5 for me.
Well, there you go. Isn't that interesting? I find it interesting.
Yeah.
If you wonder what my problem was just then, I was running into my computer so that I can see comments. I would love it if I could have a professional come. I just dropped my bobbin. Whoopsies! Luckily for me, I prepared one earlier that I also
You got another one.
Ah, shit.
I couldn't take the big thing of foam with me to the park, so.
I didn't say that out loud, did I? Probably yes.
So, no, probably,
What
but I didn't hear you.
It's alright. I think YouTube allows like one bad word. It just
As long as you say it's
unraveled
not
like
for
half a damn
children.
bobbin. Now I've got to manually sit here and wind it up. Not really how I saw my day going.
Oh, gotcha.
Do 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 do. Just bear with me here. Anti-glue, that's cool.
All right, got that.
Oh, I'm nearly done.
Where's
Yay!
that panel? I
Oh,
got
I got a new
these.
skull for anyone that pays attention to all the crap on top of here. We have a new skull. He's like a black. I don't know. I got him from like a crystal place. So he's a crystal.
He's a crystal.
I'm just accumulating skulls at this point.
I got this spider.
Ooh! And it's green! That's super cool.
I'm trying to figure out how I can like.
You should definitely super glue in there. My
I'm trying to figure it
my
out.
other machine has root. What? No, wait. I can't remember what we called it. I got it from the Melbourne Zoo. It's a rhino.
What's a rhino?
So it's a blue tack to the top of my other machine because I'm childish and I thought it was really cool. We named it, and
funny.
I can't remember what we named it. It wasn't Ruby because I've got a niece named Ruby.
You can use Decaville light. You can use Decaville light in place of foam, but the difference is foam doesn't add any weight to it with giving it structure. So it's all your preference on what you like to interface and or keep structure with it. It's up to you, but
I refitted my machine a while ago because this was all chipped, and then I realised I bought the wrong green car spray paint from Super Cheap Auto, so I had to respray the whole thing because it was like a different shade of green. These things happen. Don't even worry about it. Your spider is fantastic, and if you've got you should like not super glue him, blue tack him so it looks like it's crawling. And every couple of days or every couple of videos, change its position so it's like crawling around.
Like, where is he now? Right?
Now I need to go hunt one down. You know that, right?
Yeah.
This is
I
your
got one at a
fault.
Christmas store.
Where did you get
I
it?
got it at a Christmas store. You know those Christmas stores? Like they like an all year round Christmas store. It's literally called the Christmas store.
Oh, we don't have that here.
Yeah, it's literally a Christmas store where it's Christmas stuff all year long, and you know they have a couple of sections with other things. And they had upstairs in the corner Halloween stuff.
That's cool.
Randomly,
Okay,
they are all like, "Oh, I love this."
You could like accumulate your decorations throughout the year. I like that.
Yeah, and they have really cool stuff.
Whoops. If I had a lot of beads, I'd make my own. In the meantime, I might head to Etsy and see if somebody makes them on there.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like beads for sure.
Because for sure it has to be green.
Oh, I could glue a magnet under the spider so I have it moving around. That's a good idea.
Where's Waldo with the spider? Exactly freaking right. As if you don't think I'm going to do that. It's totally going to be a thing.
Do you think his name? What should we name him? Or it could be a girl. It could be Charlotte.
Do you want it to be a girl or a boy? You got to pick that first.
I think I want it to be a girl.
Okay.
Her name could
Plenty.
be Ruby.
There's going to be more famous spiders. What about Shelob from like Lord of the Rings?
Oh.
Because, you know, Lord of the Rings freak here.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. There you go, Emerald. You could call it Emerald because, you know, it's green.
Esmeralda, one person said. I think I'm going to put this out on my...
Oh, I like that.
My Facebook group.
Emerald. I like that. That's clever. Do that. Have you seen people that name their turtles like clever things? We should do that for a spider. It's got to be it.
There we go. Yay. Okay, so now I have to do my strap connectors.
All right. I'm going to put my base in.
I need the square rings, right?
What? Yes. 1-inch strap connectors is what you require. Is that the square bits you're referring to? Do you not have any?
I gotta go get them from the other room. That's a good thing about having a retail shop.
Well, that's why I have a wall of hardware next to me. I am just slowly working through it all. Turtle with Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. I like that. Schneider the spider.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to put a poll up and say, okay, let's name the spider.
For those that want this pattern, I will be getting acrylic templates done. They are, however, not cheap. There is a crap ton of acrylic. I can show you the pile. I can actually reach it from here.
What is WOF?
What? With the fabric. No?
Oh,
With the buzz.
No. She said alfalfa after the green witch in the WOF. I don't know. Is that a movie? And then Shanova said Aragog from Harry Potter. I like that because I like
There
Harry
you go.
Potter.
You love Harry Potter, and then mine will be Sheila when I
Wizard
get.
of Oz. Okay, Wizard of Oz. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're getting a lot of good
You can have
suggestions.
Aragog, and I'll have Sheila, and then they can like talk to each other when I've got one. I'm only slightly crazy. It's fine.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't worry about it.
Base fits wonderfully. For anyone interested, if you ever find that your base it's like too loose or too tight, you just change the seam allowance on the side. For anyone that doesn't know that, I did use my template. I even have them here. They are a huge, ginormous pile of acrylic, and that is why they will cost so much. Look at that. And I dropped one. So there is a separate piece for the foam as opposed to the outside, but the outside one has all the little like placement pieces, lines and stuff on it as well.
Yeah, which is very helpful if you're trying to do something kind of precise. Oh, wicked. You said 5 times, Wendy? Wow. She saw Wizard of Oz 5 times. She saw Wicked 5 times.
I used to love the Wizard of Oz as a kid. Then when I was older, I realized she's just having like a psychotic break.
Yeah.
Lucid dream. Too many drugs, woman.
Lucid dreams. Okay, let me see here.
It's essentially
The
what
white
happens.
showing is going to drive me crazy.
Around her, changes them into characters, goes on an adventure, as if she's not tripping balls. Same with Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
Acid trip. Hardcore, she had like some crazy tea or something. Went on a trip.
Was it that or she had a mushroom?
Yeah, then she had mushrooms. She was doing that. Yeah. Crazy.
Well, she was in Wonderland, right?
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, which if you watch the Johnny Depp versions, is actually called Underland.
There you go.
Also, in a trip, her cat doesn't show up in Wonderland, whichever way you want to look at it. Does anybody else find that odd? Like she was with her cat, and then she just left the cat behind to hallucinate about rabbits instead.
Well, maybe she wanted a rabbit instead.
Maybe. I had a pet rabbit. It was pretty cool. One base.
Oh my God, you're just like going so much faster than me.
Would you like me to deliberately slow down? I can do that.
No, it's okay. You're just gonna be watching me later.
What?
I was like, you're just gonna end up watching me.
That's all right. No, because what I can do is I can start cutting out my wallet.
Oh, that's right.
Right? I deliberately haven't done that yet.
There you go.
Like right there, I can just drag it over and do that.
See? Perfect planning.
I have a plan.
We meant to do that.
I understand I so fast. A lady felt the need to comment the other day about how annoying it is. And I'm like, so go watch someone else. I can't help it. I'm not here trying to race. This is just my speed.
Drop something else again.
Oh! Next. Tripping balls. So, yeah, there's no filter between my brain and my mouth. Apparently, this is what we're thinking about today.
Yeah.
This all started with your spider. Actually, it all started with my skull. Then you showed your spider. Come up with names. Wizard of Oz, Tripping Balls. It all just went downhill very fast.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much. It went from show and tell to hello.
I got creepy trees for my lining. I love it. It's just I love the creepy trees. You did so good. Creepy trees.
I thought that was awesome with the creepy trees.
I don't know if that's what you're calling them. I'm calling them creepy trees.
I just thought about it like, like
running through the forest, and there's always like misty fog in every horror movie ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought about it like that. Like, there's always a scene where they're running through,
and they always trip because they're too busy looking.
and then they're tripping.
Stop it.
Yeah. Then the girls start tripping.
I get that it's traumatic.
A different type of tripping.
The Cheshire Cat. Oh yeah, the Cheshire Cat could be a representative of Dinah. Floating through the air, laughing at her. I like that.
Yep, she's like, ah.
I thought the Cheshire Cat was the boy.
I don't know.
Clearly neither do I. Yoink. My kid loves the Cheshire Cat. It's his favourite. Exactly, Karen. I get the job done. Here's the thing though. There's other YouTubers, so if you don't like my style, I'm not actually offended. You can go watch the other ones. We all tend to do similar patterns. Like, a lot of us do the same patterns.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily sit here and deliberately try and go as fast as I humanly can. I sew at the speed that is comfortable for me. And if you're not comfortable with it, that's cool. Don't watch. The name Dinah makes me think of that old song. Mum will know it. How does it go? Dinah, Dinah, show us your leg, a yard above your knee. I don't remember what it's called, but it's got like a really catchy like tune to it. That's the speed to aspire to. You do need to remember that, like, whenever I started sewing bags, they were atrocious. Like, they were so bad, they'd fall apart. I used, like, normal cotton sewing thread. They were all fabric. My piping was bad. Like, my bags used to be atrocious. It's just repeating the same patterns over and over that's made them better. It's also why I always do a Tory pocket. Because by now, if you've bought all of my patterns and made them all at least once, your Tory pocket should be on point by now. It's just practice. Repetitive. I'm also going to start putting this
is actually my natural curl.
Oh, that's even better.
Terry's like, I love your perm. I'm like, this is actually my natural perm. My natural hair. It's not a perm. Yeah, this is naturally curly like this.
This is my natural weirdness. It's not anything as exciting. You're welcome, Mum. Enjoy that song.
She's like, no, it's stuck in my head.
Yep, I knew it would be too. It's kind of why I did it. She put it in my head, now I'm putting it in hers. We're going to sew up the hole if anybody's actually following along to what I'm doing and not just our banter.
I don't even know what step you're on.
So this is going to be my new favorite cargo pocket that I'm going to start putting in all big bags, and we're just going to do the same process all the time. While you might not learn new techniques, it will master the current ones, and that's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay, so let me see what if I can. Okay, fold this in half. Mark my centers.
Oh yeah, lots better. Yep, definitely in my head now.
Centers.
I don't remember the rest of the chorus, like the rest of the verses. I only remember that one. All right. I've marked the center with 2 clips because I need to line this up in a center and then sew that line. And you want to make sure the pocket's down a little bit so you can still add your magnet. You don't have to have a magnet. I will eventually write the hack where we can do a zipper closure, but I wanted this to be full toty because everybody loves a good tote. This will be now the only tote that I'm going to offer for custom orders on my website. I have decided because I like it.
I like the way you move it. Move it. Move it.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. She goes, oh no, and then she goes.
Did I get that straight? It looks pretty straight. If you can't, okay, little tip that I don't think I've ever told anyone. If you look from here and you think it's straight and you're not sure, flip it over because you can see the contrast in color, and if it's crooked, you'll see it. No, that is way too big of a ruler. Let's grab our mini one. There you go. Tipsy woman, you're all over it. Yard above your knee. Do, 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 do. Such a good lewd song. Makes me happy.
That looks good.
You're welcome, universe, for having that song in your head. It's going to be there all day. And I'm only slightly sorry. So I'm just making.
I sew really fast when I'm dressmaking.
You what?
When I'm making like dresses and costumes and stuff, like when I do production sewing.
Yeah.
Like I did a live the other day just doing production sewing.
Cool.
And I was going through it, man.
That's the spirit. I remember there's a tub of lard somewhere in the song. It's a good song. It was before like songs were like outrageously like crude, and this one just was. And needle down and pivot. And line that up so it's
that
straight.
looks straight.
And backstitch. If you're worried about your pockets pulling, backstitch twice. Gives it more stability. Yes.
I think that looks good. It's got character.
Ta-da! I have horror pocketing.
That looks straight. Does that look straight to you?
Nope. The one on that side to where I'm looking. Yeah, that one needs to go out like a smidgy bit. It's pointing slightly inwards according to the way you were holding it in my face. Just a smidgy bit though, like a millimeter. Better.
Thank you.
She said from the other side of the world. Cargo pockets. My new favorite accessory we're going to add to everything. I might even
You like
sell
that,
the
huh?
cargo pocket templates separately.
That thing, I love cargo pockets. I put them in everything.
Well, I will now. I put Tory pockets in everything. I also shouldn't be so vain that I called it after myself, but at that stage, I had to name it something. And now everybody just knows it as a Tory pocket. And it's purely because I can't be bothered cutting 3 separate pieces to do the facing style. I just want to do the one. All right. Tory pocket. I think I want to do a zipper overlay. I think I'm going to do it. It's not like I don't have time. And a Tory squish. See, I sound really self-obsessed because I call everything after myself. I promise I'm not. I just needed to name it something. I should have called it the Monster Mash. Would have been way cooler. It's too late now.
Monster Mash.
How cool would that be? You just got to do a Monster Mash along the edges to make it feel better. Who did the Monster Mash? The Monster Mash. What am I doing right now? I'll tell you what I'm doing right now. I am holding the bottoms together and then just kind of making sure that the pocket and the cargo pocket are at the same height to make it match. You don't have to do that. There is also measurements in patterns. But we all know
the front
to just wing it.
has it.
I just like to wing it. And use these very cool hemming clips to hold things in place. No, it's like 9 o'clock where she is right now. 9:15 at night. She's a night bird and I'm a morning owl. Oh no, you're a night owl and I'm a morning bird. It works really well.
Yep.
Because I could not start sewing at 8 o'clock at night unless I had like a Skull Red Bull, which I am attempting to quit. Today is day 2 without one.
All right, progress.
We will see how I go with that. My brain is just a constant loop of songs, so I'm sorry if I start singing them out loud. I just realized I started singing Monster Mash, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, well,
But we
my life is just in songs. It's fine. So these clips are hemming clips, and the little clips are sparkly and green and black and epic.
Epic.
They're epic. I'm so happy. Like, I just don't even want to use my other ones because they're cooler. I'm also going to be doing laser. Actually, that's a lot. I'm going to do laser videos over the school holiday because I think I want to make one of these for each of Jesse's teachers because he's in a split class. So I need to make 2. So I think we might try this again now that I'm better at this crap. Pretty much the plan.
Dropped it.
I wish printing fabric was easy. Not that I know where I'd put a printer, but do you know how cool it would be to just be like, today I feel like blah.
Yeah. Apparently, brother has a printing machine that you can print your own fabric.
My mate has a machine that's like 1 meter wide. It's up in a shed about an hour from where I live, just not being used. If I had space in my house, she'd let me bring it here and I could start printing custom fabrics. It'd be so freaking cool. I can do panels. I can do like 1 meter of, I don't know if it'd do waterproof canvas, but it definitely does cotton. I could just make custom everythings ever.
That's pretty good.
I don't have that long of a list. So the laser can pretty much just do its own thing while I sew a dress, because I'm not going to be recording the dress sewing because it's just not an option. So I can basically just set it up and poke my head out every 10 minutes. So I can multitask.
Multitask.
This is
That's
the
from the Fifth
song
Element.
that doesn't. I do that to people too, just to annoy them. But unfortunately, your song will not override Monster Mash in my head at the moment.
Monster Mash.
My list is forever ongoing. Don't even stress about it. I'm not stressed. I'll get done what I get done. The room won't take that long, I don't necessarily think. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, what I am going to do is go and get some stuff. So this is my color changing. Oh, I think it is. Pretty sure it is, but let's just double check that theory. Okay, yep, color changing. Let's cut out a zipper overlay. It's the other reason why I like the Tory pocket, because now I've got options.
That's not looking as nice.
I think Stabby McStabberson over here. So I'm going to go with, for anybody that has these, we're going with number 7, which is the pointy end, because I feel like that matches. Ooh! And, okay, I'm just going off pattern here. I'm really sorry, everyone. We're going off pattern. I'm also
But like
going
you
to
said, this is more of not a tutorial, so it's
hold
okay.
my keys. I'm going to add one of them. I've just decided.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
going off
like
pattern.
you said, this is not a tutorial. This is just us kind of like.
Yeah, this is definitely not a tutorial. This is just like, hey, look at our pattern. What's worse is I didn't even grab the finished one to like flash it at people. Whoops.
You said flash it.
I did say flash it. Eventually, I am going to turn all these into SVGs for those that are interested, and I'll charge like, I don't know, a couple of bucks, and then you can make them all on your machine. One day, people, one day.
One day.
Again, all the stuff that isn't recording, I'm going to try to cram into the school holidays.
So is it kind of like year-round school where he goes to school pretty much all year long, but then they have like
so
a block
our
of time
start
off?
of year is like the end of January, and our end of year is like a week and a half before Christmas. So whereas you guys start your school year in the middle of the actual year, which just blows my mind.
Yes. It blows my mind too. We homeschool, so yeah.
Choppity, choppity, chop.
But when our kids did go to school, they went to what we called year-round school. But it still started in the middle of summer.
Yeah. So weird. Chop. Right, that bit's rubbish. Don't cut your finger when you do that. I have done it twice in my life so far. You know when you like fold it over to a snip? Twice in my life, I accidentally cut my finger for not getting it out the way in time.
Yep.
Yup. Idiot is what I am.
I've done it.
My rotary cutter is very blunt. I tried to use it today. It was a bust. I need to go and get a new blade, but that shop's like 20 minutes. Oh, actually, Lincraft might sell them. Haven't checked. Lincraft's like 5 minutes from me, and then Spotlight's like 20 minutes. Well, 17 technically. I'm rounding that up to 20. Depending on traffic. Alright, that bit's also rubbish.
Yeah, traffic does play a factor into whether you get there 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
It does. And while I don't live in a place that's ever got crazy huge amount of traffic, it is still sometimes a thing. But yeah, if Lincraft has rotary cutter blades, I could drive there today because it's like right next door to where I'm going to go food shopping. Convenient. The Empress will definitely fit a laptop. This bag's huge. Look at this. In comparison to my head. Like, depending, of course, on how outrageously large your laptop is. I do have to say
I would say a standard laptop. Like a standard
because,
laptop.
you know.
Sometimes those gaming laptops just, they're different.
But you definitely fit like a tablet. A smaller to average size laptop. Maybe not a huge one. But if you want to, you can just alter the pattern to make it longer. So if you wanted to make it longer to fit a laptop, find the center here, cut your pattern, not this, and add however many inches you need in the middle here and in the middle of your base, and then it will just be bigger. It'll be the same height, but you can just make it wider, stretch it out a bit. Can I sharpen? My husband might be able to sharpen my rotary blade. I haven't asked him. He can sharpen all my knives and scissors. But it's pretty bad. It's pretty old too, I think. It's got like rust on the outside, which doesn't bode well either.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say rust doesn't.
This one's my paper cutting one. I have them separate and they're different shapes, so I know. So this blade's gonna last me for like another year because it's fabric. It's the paper. It's a quick way for me to cut out patterns. This one, however, if you want to have a look, see how it's got like a rusty line going on? I don't know. It's not very happy with me. Needs a new one. It's fine. And this is my alternative for Red Bull. It's watermelon flavored green tea. It's kind of working. I didn't have a Red Bull all yesterday. I only had one headache, which was even better. I need that still.
I guess it's like caffeine withdrawals, I guess.
Yes, definitely. Definitely that. Probably taurine as well. Probably a little bit of all of them. It is probably wasteful for me to do this in the color changing stuff, and yet I'm going to do it anyway. You can't really convince me to change my mind because it's just going to be fun to play with.
Oh, I did mine in the color changing one.
Is it wasteful? Probably. Do I care? Not really. It's my bag. I do what I want. I mean, I am just replacing one caffeine with another, but those things are more healthy for me than a Red Bull. So, and I now keep ice cold, well not ice cold, but refrigerated cold lemon myrtle tea because it's got nothing bad in it, and it's an alternative to drink that isn't water because I hate water. I'll drink soda water before I drink normal water. Ugh.
All right. So now
for something completely different. Sorry.
Something completely different.
Having a Monty Python.
I'm trying to figure out like which one I want to put my name tag on. I don't have one that's the right color, so I'll just do it on the inside.
Color changing vinyl apart from the boxes? I assume that anything left over she'll sell at the end.
Yes, after the boxes are all.
After the boxes are done. I don't like the taste of water. I just taste chemicals. It's not fun. Whereas soda water, at least I taste bubbles. And yes, bubbles have a flavor. You can't convince me otherwise. Boop. I do drink water. Oh, see?
I did tube them down now. Okay.
We've got very
Not my
similar
bait.
names, except I've got the big horror thing on the front because it's epic.
It is very epic.
I will only drink water out of my pink custom lasered drink bottle. I won't drink it out of, or sometimes if I'm desperately thirsty, I'll have it out of like a plastic bottle from the servo, like pre-bought water. But from the, I can't just get a cup, fill it up with water and drink it. It's probably more a mental thing, but I hate it. Tastes gross. Don't want it. Ooh, in your next box that you do, you should have a different colored color changing vinyl. Make that the theme throughout all your boxes.
Yeah, so the next one is actually the cupcake box, and that one's gonna have the jelly vinyl and clear vinyl.
Nice.
With the waterproof canvas.
Wonder if you can get color changing from like purple to pink.
I asked. I think it's mostly like from black to a different color, but they did have a lot of different color options for color changing from black to other colors.
Fair enough. Now the big question is, where the hell did I put the blood spatter zipper tape? Because apparently I did not put it in the box like I thought I did. I thought it was in here. Ah, thanks. It's got to be here. Oh, there it is. It's down the box. We're cool. We're cool. I found it.
Aww. Remind me of the seam allowance again. 1/2 inch?
1/2 inch. I do all my patterns 1/2 inch from now on, so people don't get confused that I've changed it. Because I started with 1/2 inch, it will now just forever be 1/2 inch. I forgot I had this.
Sure.
I forgot I had this one. Why did I not make my bag out of this one?
That's the glow in the dark vinyl, right?
Yeah. I should have put that
mine out of.
Right now, I found it. It's with this. It's fine. It's fine. This is my new pattern for anyone that's interested. That is the main piece. It's just a little bag. You can go ahead and guess what you think it is. We haven't named it yet. I can't come up with a cool name. Well, we both can't come up with a cool name.
Well, we didn't know our name for a while there either.
No. No, we did not.
That's okay.
Oh, it's a knife. Which just reminds me of Michael Myers, which is my absolute favorite Halloween horror movie, whatever. That's actually somewhat scary.
The only person who doesn't use knives is Freddy Krueger. The rest of them use knives too.
That's because he's got knife fingers.
He's got knife fingers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, see? He made a fancy glove that's knife fingers.
I forgot the name of the movie. If my husband, if you're still on, what's the name of the movie that we watched where the guy has the knife fingers he puts on, and he's like, "I'm a werewolf. I'm a werewolf." It's some stupid funny movie that we watched sometimes. Like, we put it on to go to sleep to it. That's how stupid funny it is. It's hilarious. That just made me think of that.
I rewatched all the scary movies the other month. I might do it again. Always amuses me.
I watched the Lord of the Rings while I was taking care of my grandma.
Yeah.
The last time I was there, I just watched it on like a repeat, pretty much, like the whole series. It takes a while to watch that whole series.
Oh, I sit and do it every at least once a year. I will sit and rewatch all 3 of Lord of the Rings in a day. It's like a marathon I do with myself because nobody else that I know is into Lord of the Rings like I am. Such is life. I just do it by myself. Yeah. It's a big day, but I do it. I just make sure I got plenty of snacks before I start.
Oh yeah, for sure. Snacks are very important.
Oh, I should stop now
I only
and
watch it
try.
at nighttime. I do that with extended
They have a cave troll.
Verizon? Is it Verizon's versions? I don't know.
You know what I might do? I've got Lord of the Rings fabric. I found some that I've still got because it's like currently the handbag I'm carrying. And I thought, I don't know what I did with the fabric, but I found it again. So maybe I should do like a messenger bag where I use the Lord of the Rings fabric on the inside and put all my favorite quotes on the outside.
Oh.
They have a cave troll. It's definitely one of my favorites.
They have a cave troll.
They have a cave troll, but it's not that he says it, it's the way he says it.
It's the way he says it. It's like he's like impressed. Scared at the same time.
Sometimes if I'm really feeling it, I'll do all the hobbits before I do the Lord of the Rings, just to like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because they're pretty cool too. Toriel's awesome. And the spider forest is very cool in the Hobbit.
Oh, look at that. It's coming together.
I'm being super fancy and tying off all my knots instead of back stitching, which takes so much more time, but it's so much prettier.
I'm loving this vinyl. This vinyl is literally laying and folding and just so pretty. Oh.
It is so pretty.
Oh. It's pretty much the vinyl I use anyway. Like, it's a little different because it's the glow in the dark and it's
Still cool. Still cool.
it's a different vendor for my usual stuff, but oh my god, I love it. Look, it's just slate. Like, I don't have to snip into it, guys. Look, no snipping. No snipping. Hey, Jaden.
Nice.
No snipping. Just nice and laid.
I have read all the books because they skipped Tom Bombadil.
In The Hobbit?
No, for the movies of Lord of the Rings, they skipped a whole character that's in the book that's not in the movies.
Oh.
It's a character called Tom Bombadil, and I don't know why I remember. I read that book when I was like 15 or 16, but it's just always stuck with me that they left him out of the movie.
Got it. Well, they do that sometimes. I don't know why, but they do.
Because the movie was already so long, and they would have had to write in a whole other character. I understand
that's true.
from a movie standpoint why they left it out.
If he's
Just
not a
doesn't make
main
me happy.
character, I get it. Yeah, so like with Harry Potter with the books, they didn't like really go into Dobby that much, or the other elf girl. What's her name? Ugh, I'm horrible with names.
Pretty sure I read all the Harry Potter books.
No, but what's the Dobby's elf's friend's name?
No idea.
I was asking Shinova, sorry.
I'm more Lord of the Rings than I am Harry Potter. I don't dislike Harry Potter, so nobody come for me. It's just I'm more like Lord of the Rings because there's more violence. If we're honest, that's probably why.
There's no violence where?
What?
Which one doesn't have violence?
No, I said Lord of the Rings has more violence.
More violence. I thought you said it didn't have violence. I was like,
No. More violence. Like there's constant fight scenes where they're like chopping off people's heads and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely action packed.
Way more my thing. That's why I like horror movies. Senseless violence. Not that they scare me anymore. It's very disappointing. Since they no longer scare me, I like more twisty ones that have like a weird ending. example,
The
there's
question.
a movie. I've never gotten over this movie. There's a movie called Funny Games. It has no background music. Like there's no, you know how like in every horror movie there's like background music that like helps build suspense. This movie called Funny Games doesn't have any of that. So you feel kind of awkward watching the senseless violence without any noise. Like it gives like a weird, creepy like feeling from the movie. Just if anybody wants to watch it. Funny Games. It's about these two guys that come over to borrow some sugar and then just start like beating up the family, eventually kill that family, and then move on to the other one. Trippy. But it's weird because there's no background music. There's no suspense. There's nothing. It's just stale silence and violence. Creepy. But for an entirely different reason. Have I seen The Nun 2? I didn't even know there was a Nun 2 out yet. I have seen The Nun 1, not number 2. But now I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yep.
Gotta watch them at night, or
Look it
it's
up.
just not the same. I've got to at least set myself up to potentially be scared, right? Or it's just no fun. We have our lining, by the way. I promise there will be another video that is not horror related. I've done florals for the non-live version of this pattern. I just haven't actually done it yet because the box showed up earlier than I anticipated. Not that I'm mad about
it originally said Tuesday.
Yeah, well, welcome to Australia Post. They just do what they want when they want.
My snippy snip.
I shouldn't really blame them. I can't imagine it's easy to be able to post everywhere all the time. But that's why they have systems and that's why they make so much money. Very rarely does stuff show up when it says it's going to.
Oh, this is epic.
I will definitely see The Nun 2. I love all things creepy. I decorate my house in a lot more creepy stuff, except it's not really my husband's thing. And probably not my 7-year-old's. Although he really does love Halloween and he likes to do, he wants me to do, what's he been watching? Among Us. So he wants me to have all Among Us characters ripped apart on our lawn. That's what he wants to decorate for Halloween. He gets that from me. It's not gory looking. Like, it's quite cute.
One bedroom totally freaked Nova out.
One BR. What's BR?
What is that? One BR totally freaked me out. I don't know. Is it one bedroom or one BR must be the name of the movie.
The first movie that I can remember freaking me out was Halloween H2O, and the second one was Rose Red. But I watched them when I was like very young. More comical. Yeah, see, that's
Where's
what I
the one that you look in the mirror and you say that the woman's name? What? That's the one. That's
Bloody
freaked me
Mary?
out. Yeah. I don't know. It was like this thing, so it scared the mess out of me. You know what? I thought which one was funny more than scary was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
the
I can't really watch
horror
like
movies
horror
had like
movies anymore.
less scare, more funny comical factor.
Yeah. I can't really watch horror movies anymore though. I have really bad vivid dreams. Like really vivid, and I can't.
I am a very
feel like
proud
I'm having
mother that my child loves horror things. He loves Halloween, so we're gonna spend most of the school holidays making Halloween decorations to put up. And I'm gonna make my husband help decorate outside. He's not gonna like it, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's for Jessie and me, but mainly my child. See, I don't watch the news.
It's already dry. It's already dry. See?
Sorry, what?
It's already dry.
Nice.
By the time I got to the inside, it's dry. Children of the Corn. I didn't watch that one. Anything with children, I can't do.
Final Destination. Oh my god, I still can't drive behind a
I
truck
can't.
carrying logs. I just can't do it.
I can't do it either. I'm with you, Tori. I
I
can't do it.
speed to go around them because I refuse to drive behind that truck. That's the only one that bothered me though. Like I've watched all the Final Destinations and I can like do everything else, but I can't go driving behind a truck with logs on it. So that obviously freaked me out enough to not want to do that. And I understand, like 99 out of 100 times, those things are tied on so tight that if the truck rolls, they will stay perfectly in place. However, the movie has definitely traumatized me enough to not want to do that.
Yeah. And how far am I putting this down again?
How you what?
I
don't know. I'm just winging it. Probably 2 inches because that's what size my ruler is. It's either 2 or 4.
There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks really good. Not too high, not too low.
Just remember, you got to put a magnet. Don't forget your magnet to shut the bag.
Oh!
That's why I put mine further down.
That's why. Okay, I knew I missed something. Okay.
I see it because I care. That's my, yeah, so mine are further down so that there's space for the magnet. The movie called Silent Scream I seen as a kid. There's one about the Tooth Fairy. She's like evil, and if you peek and see her, she stalks you for the rest of your life. So like, that was cool.
I know my son would not like that because he already refuses to give his teeth to the Tooth Fairy.
Oh. My kid can't wait.
He won't
He
do it.
wants the money.
I know. He's like, nope, I'd rather not have the money. Nope. Mm-mm. He's like, I think it's weird if somebody wants my teeth. I was like, I get it. Okay. No problem, but baby, I'm not going to force them.
My fingers can't open the stupid magnet. Stupid freaking nails. Just, nope. I mean, at least I know the magnet's strong, right?
Exactly.
I mean, there's ways. Nothing will defeat me, however. Ruler,
There you go.
magnet. I am just making these measurements up, but since I wrote the pattern, I'm guessing my brain's correct. That's currently how I'm playing this game.
And I left my pattern pieces in the car.
I mean, I could probably pull it up, but meh. It's not that big a deal if they're not exactly right. And this is what I like to teach everyone. Just because a pattern says to do it doesn't mean you have to. Right? You want to put your magnet lower or higher, then do it. I'm guessing right. I'm doing 1¼ inches from the top, right? And my logic on that is 1/2 inch seam allowance plus you want a top stitch and you don't want to hit the magnet while you're doing so. So in my brain, 1¼ is the magic number. But I could be wrong. I could have done it differently.
Yeah, like the minimum. Yeah, the minimum you'd want to do.
But like logically, that's where you want it.
Yeah.
Secrets into how I write my patterns. I just guess everything. I'm a paranormal girl. Love paranormal activity. Fair enough.
That's fun.
First scary movie I saw was The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock. My mum thought it was a Disney movie. Whoops.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think I've seen that actually. I think I went through I've been going through all the channels, just watching all horror movies that come up in the horror section to see which ones I do and don't like.
Okay, so now I'm gonna cut that away. Okay. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, okay, now I'm doing this.
That's cool. I'm not one to judge. What I am going to do right now, though, is I've decided I want to put rivets on all of my strap connectors. Because I can. There's lots of really bad, like, C-grade horrors out lately. I do love Evil Dead 2, though. It's like a rip-off of Evil Dead 1. Makes me very happy. And then they made a whole series out of it, which is just funny. I love it. It's not scary in the slightest, but it is great. Groovy, baby. Night of the Living Dead in black and white. Ooh. Cool. This is not the time to be doing this, but I've changed my mind. I decided I want rivets. What would be even cooler if I had like screw-in contra ones that look like bats or something. I know you can get them. If you work hard enough, you can get anything.
Yeah, I think there's a company called Zarel here in the United States, and they have like ones that look like skulls.
See? That's the spirit. I found some, but they only ever come in silver. I found heaps of like cool contra-y things, but I want them in, you know, more than just.
Yeah, I think ours is in black. The skulls.
Light gold I'd do as well, and even if I had like black, light gold, and silver, that's enough to get by because you can mix and match them with the rest. Like the gold would go with bronze enough you could get away with it, and you do the black with the rainbow. I don't know what you do with rose gold. It's a whole different problem. Is my sound gone? Oh dear. Am I back yet? I'm just going to keep talking and talking until someone tells me.
I hear you now. Do you hear me?
I hear you fine. They're all saying no sound for Tory. I don't love this plan at all. Please tell me I'm back. I'm just going to sit here like this until
Something happened for sure because it looked like it went like
they've lost Tory. Aw, come on. You can't hear me at all? I can't see a problem on my end. What the hell? Mute microphone. Unmute microphone. All right, I have unmuted it. Does that help us at all?
I think so.
We can't hear you. Tory froze, and now the sound's very low. Well, shit a brick. Sorry. I don't know how to fix that. Oh, we're better? Okay, I muted it and unmuted it. Now I'm echoing. Awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like you're echoing on my side.
Well, I don't know how to fix that. Let me mute it and unmute it again. How's that? I have muted and unmuted. That's the only thing I can do without actually shutting down our live feed.
Okay.
Sandra
has an echo. Yeah, I can hear myself. Hold on.
Stupid technology. Just work the way we tell you to. How hard can it be? Honestly.
My lights just
okay,
flickered.
well, I'm fine now. I fixed mine. I just have to keep pushing the same button until it reset itself.
Okay. Take mine. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah. Maybe.
Nope.
No,
I'm
I'm
actually
actually
still.
no.
Hold on.
It's loud. It's not too bad. Just put mute and unmute. That's what I did. It's like a magical fix. Oh, I was gonna leave the bottom open. I didn't do that. Oh wow. You can't hear it through my speaker. I've got it all turned off. Everywhere's silent.
Okay. How's that?
How's that?
Good.
Nope.
Nope.
Sounds good to me. But I haven't had you echoing this whole time, so I don't know. Technology's out to defeat me. How rude.
I've got the
Got
skulls.
the
Look.
skulls. Look.
Ooh, see, they're fabulous. I've got bullets. I just don't know what to use. I've had bullets for like 2 years. They just sit here taunting me and I don't know what to do with them. But you should definitely do them to attach the handles and put them on the strap connectors. That would be epic.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. I was just singing again. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think I should
Do you
go?
think I should go out?
I don't know if you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
I can always add her back, everybody. She'll pop up in again in a sec. She's just got to hit the add to stream button again. I don't know. Is she going to come back? Please tell me she's coming back. And now you can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. It's being crazy. Sandra has disappeared. It doesn't say here to allow you back in. Add guest. I've got a button. Copy link. Add guest. Can I maybe type it in? Oh, there we go. Now it's come up. She should be able to join us back now. Aha! Success!
I'm here.
I'm here.
Took me way longer than it should have. It didn't come up with add guest. It was just being weird.
I know, but it's echoing.
But it's
still.
echoing still.
Maybe we just have to make peace with today. We're echoing. We should start singing a song that like repeats. Row, row, row your boat. I wonder if that'd work. We have a storm in New York, or NC. I don't actually know what an NC is. A state.
North Carolina.
Thank you. I think we're going to have to make peace with the echoing because we don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'll try not to
I'll
say
try
as
not
much.
to say as much.
That's not fun. Leather splits. What's leather splits? Suggest you start using leather splits. It's thinner and cheaper, however, lasts longer than vinyl. Yoink. Well, do you cut your insides out, do you? Of your...
Do I cut my
Do I cut
insides
my
out?
insides out?
Yes, of your zipper pocket.
This?
Do you... Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You just do it
Yeah.
I
differently.
cut it away.
I cut it away.
Well, 'cause I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe we should have to make peace with today. We're echoing. We should start singing a song that like repeats. I don't know what to do with it. fingers. It's about to pinch, so we're going to use this to stop that. Hopefully. There's got to be a hot mic somewhere. The only mic is the one that's in my phone. I use my phone to record everything, but that phone has no SIM card. It's just like it's connected to Wi-Fi, and that's all it does.
Yeah, and like you're not echoing, but I'm echoing. It's weird.
It is weird.
But the lights just started flickering and going all crazy over here. So
don't you have
I think
earplugs?
maybe
No, it shouldn't be echoing because you're also coming.
I know I have.
Yeah, that's why I'm extra confused.
Yeah, everything's needed.
See, this is why I don't like technology, people. It's not my friend. All the scissors. Doesn't like cutting waterproof canvas. We're just doing the. Oh, that's also got the vinyl. Okay, that makes more sense. Yoink. Alright. Yeah, okay. It was definitely the vinyl in there. My bad. And now, because I didn't leave my base open, we're going to turn the whole bag through a Tory pocket. This should be fun.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Well, I mean, I could unpick it, but we both know I'm not going to. Because I've already cut it with the zigzag scissors. So we're going to make a puppet, and it's going to talk to us. It's got, like, creepy eyes. Look, it's got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Hello! We all know I'm weird. You've got to make it a puppet. If it's not a puppet, you haven't grabbed enough. I love the zigzag scissors. You just wait till they're on sale.
I do have
another
device on Shova, but it doesn't have any volume. Should I just get out of it?
Turn off your earbud things and see if that helps. Maybe.
Yeah, turn them off. Look. Go like this. And then I'm still echoing.
Are you? You sound the same to me.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I still am.
Oh, yeah? How rude. How dare technology wreck our moment?
I don't know.
I know it's also making the moment possible at all, but still, if you're going to work properly.
How's that?
Oh, this is going to be a whole mission with my sore fingers. God damn. Gonna do it. It's gonna go. Nothing defeats me, but holy moly. Sensitive fingers are not the way to be doing this.
So then I can't hear Tory.
Can't you? Oh.
I have to live with what it is.
Put them back in?
Hmm?
You need to be able to hear. We're talking to each other.
Oh, because earlier I had turned my volume down on my phone to see if that stopped echoing. I can't hear you.
I think you're the first person to ever tell me in my life that you can't hear me. Do you like my, I don't even know, sausage? Look at my sausage. Make sure you leave the bottom open. This is how. Nearly there. Definitely going to need an iron from the inside out. snapped what little nail I have. Whoops. Blood spatter sausage. Exactly. It's my new delicacy. I'm so funny. One other cool thing you could do to this pattern is put piping around the base so it like sticks out. That'd be so cute. Just as an option. So many things you can do to this bag. Alright, that's how we know something's wrong with the sound, because you can't hear me. I love that. Oh, you guys are funny. I like this waterproof canvas. It means I don't have to interface it and iron it. It's so much quicker. Alright, let's do this. Whoa. Thought that was going to break a needle. Would have been concerning because it's waterproof canvas. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, pocket in. You can make the Tory pocket bigger because the bag's huge if you want to. I just don't want to. Alright. Here goes it. Roll it. Clip it. You can iron it. Are you just not going to talk at all? That's no fun.
I'm trying, but it's like
Nah,
annoying when it's echoing.
I hear you fine. You're just normal to me.
I know, but for me, I hear
I
myself.
don't understand how you're echoing, but you're not echoing for me. That makes no sense.
But everybody else I'm echoing. I know, it's really weird.
It's so weird. It's probably my technology, because on my end you're fine, and my phone's the one hosting it. So it's probably my end making you miserable.
Hmm.
Ow. We're putting lots of clips on the edge. The zipper pulls are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this panel looks amazing. It could be feedback from me. It definitely could be. That's what I mean. Could be my technology being a jerk. Wouldn't surprise me. Technology doesn't like me, guys. The one positive thing I can say about not having nails at the moment, I can go and play guitar again. I taught myself a new song the other day. By accident.
What song?
I was playing just random chords because I haven't played my guitar in ages, and I ended up working out how to play Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. Very cool.
Huh?
Just out of nowhere, because, you know, that's how my brain works.
I'm not musically inclined at all.
Oh, I am. I can play lots of instruments. Not in, like, an expert quality, but, like, I can read music, I can play flute, guitar, tenor saxophone, and piano. Enough to get by. But not like the fancy piano, just, you know, normal piano. Okay, I had to put my hair up. It was annoying me.
What's a fancy piano?
You know, like, how people play, like, old school, fancy, like, wedding songs and, like, you know, from, like, the 1900s, the early 1900s. I don't play that. But, like, I can hear a song on the radio and then work out the chords and then work out the melody and kind of just play it. Thank you, Maria. I love my dress. It's finally close enough to Halloween that I can wear it. They're actually sparkly silver skulls all over them. It's sure you can still get this fabric at Spotlight, actually. But yeah, so I can play like if you, I worked out how to play Eminem on the piano when it first came out. What song is it? The 8 Mile one. I taught myself that on piano when I was bored one afternoon. See, I'm all these kinds of creative and still cannot draw for crap. Can't do it. Not a thing.
I'm pretty decent at drawing.
See?
But I can't read music.
Can't digitally draw. Can't do anything like that. I should have turned the bag inside out. Whoops. Just keep squishing it and bringing it round. Needle down and adjust. Please tell me you're going to make a top or dress with the awesome eyeballs fabric. Most likely. I got set. I don't know if everybody knows. Let me grab it. Hold on. So part of the seemingly ugly, so the whole point of seemingly ugly is you guys send me the ugliest fabric in your stash, and I'm going to try and make it into something that you're going to want back. And in exchange for getting it back, all you're going to have to do is pay postage. I've got to work that out. But anyway, in the meantime, they sent me like not ugly fabrics just for me to have from their area. And there is this fabric. It's got crows and eyeballs. Look, they're eyeball roses.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
They're so cool. And then like the crows look really angry though. Because frowning at me, and I love it. So there's enough here that I could probably do a dress and put this on the top of it. Right? I could do like this dress, put it on the top, and then maybe get a little bit to put along the bottom. Depending on if I do a circle skirt or a gathered skirt. But it is so fabulous. I love it. Or maybe I could find like a loose singlety type fabric to wear.
Yeah, you keep breaking up on me.
Do I?
I think it's my side.
It's probably my internet, but because we're on this phone and not my other one, I can't turn off using Wi-Fi. We're just stuck with life the way it is. Because my normal phone is here with my child on a horse. But that's the one that's got a SIM card, so that's the one I can run off like not Wi-Fi. But I thought it'd be fine. Sandra, something's the wrong way out. Check
I
your
know.
pocket. She knows. Okay.
I'm just going with it at this point because I'm not picking it out.
What do you have to do? What's wrong? No, fix it. You don't want to have a... I mean, you know what? Actually, stop right there. Why don't you iron on the little, the little patch? Iron the little patch inside the pocket. Then it doesn't look like it's inside out.
There you go.
We don't have to unpick it. Put the little size one. Put that in your pocket. And so then when you open the pocket, it's got the detail. Because that's cool.
It was a happy accident.
Exactly. See? We can fix anything. Don't even stress about it, because I'm not. I swear my brain is just a continuous flow of songs. I didn't even see her pocket, so good spotting, everybody. Good spotting.
I was just going to leave it because I'm like...
No, but you can leave it. But if you iron that inside, it will look like it was a deliberate thing and not an accident. And now you don't have to discount the bag because there's something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong. Sell it as is. Or if you're just using it, at least now you'll look at it and be like, oh, that's so cool.
I almost fell. I trip over my own feet, so.
I trip over everything I've left on the floor. Does that count? See, now that song's in my head. Yeah. Do you guys ever have it where you hear like the first note or chord of a song and it just gets stuck in your head? Because that's what happened. I was just like playing random chords and then I hit that one. I'm like, I know that song. It took me a very long
My
time to
husband
play
does that.
That's fine. You guys know I hate unpicking. There is almost always a solution. A sewing wizard. Ooh, okay. Do you want to do the prettiness? Because that's the bit I suck at. I just would love to live in shirts that are custom HTV of designs and like labels. My issue is like the design part. You don't want to just do words. You need to have like a wizard hat or maybe a cape or maybe like some magic happening. And that's the bit I can't do. Etsy is my friend when it comes to buying designs because I can't do any of it. I'm using my thing to melt the taggy bits so it looks better.
Let it stay over there for a second and hang out.
I think the other reason why there's always music in my head is because when I'm not recording, loud music. I have one of those like JB speakers and I pump it up full ball. Loud music in your face all the time. Stand up, squish the base in. Now I will be ironing the edges, right? But look at my bag.
You did it too fast.
Hold on, let's see if I can twist this without making it drop off. There we go. It's blood spattery. It's fabulous. I'm weirdly excited. It's fine. And then all blood spatter. So if I was to make, well, probably not. I don't use outside pockets, but you could very easily put an outside pocket on the back. Just do another Tory pocket. Boom. Obviously, this one looks horror-y. The actual instructions for this, because we have not been very instructy, will be in the other video I do. I promise. It's pretty big too.
And a bobbin. It's a good thing I want another one.
What? Here it is. Yes, you need like 1.5 to 2 bobbins for this. I love these things so freaking much.
At least it wasn't during the top stitch.
See? Okay, so another cool thing. See how my strap is being like a weirdo and slightly bending? Twist it in the opposite direction and pull, and voila! Go straight. Taught myself that because everyone was all like, oh no, my straps. You just turn it the opposite way, and by pulling, it straightens itself out. And it didn't do it all the way, so we just do it again. Yeah. Okay, that song's definitely in my head.
It's in your head.
Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away. It's my own fault. I'll put it there. Whatever. Come on. Tory hacks. Exactly! Tory hacks. Just twist it in the opposite and pull it. You won't snap your thread. It'll be fine. Stretches it all out even. stubs are being twisty. I don't officially know why. I just worked it out that that's what happens. Because we all know that I am lazy and probably won't start from one end and then start at the other end. I will just sew all the way around. Pull on it, goes fine.
It still twists even though I do that.
Gotta pull harder.
Like start. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I start a one end, stop, and go back down the same direction.
So
It still does
doing
it.
that and just twist it the opposite way and pull. Try my method. You might be secretly surprised.
Oh no, I started doing that. Because no matter how I sewed it, it's still twisted. Not hot enough. Okay.
Now, if anybody's wondering why I bothered to put so many holes on these, I can tell you, it's because this one thing you can do like 3 rivets and then the gap, and I think you can do 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Not really. You can do 2 rivets without having to move it. So I could have done 2 rivets to join the handles. I just didn't, but I could have. Down, under, and up. Here's where you want to make sure that your handles are going to be the way you want them to be. Oh, that's an ad. Because I've done the hardware, I want them pointing out. I do love templates. Templates are your friend, right? And I understand that not everybody can afford them. But like, if you're going to make something for Christmas presents this year, may I suggest finding somewhere local that will make you a template so that your cutting and prepping time is cut in like half or more. Hello, this is the new pattern called Empress, which is on my website that we have done a collaboration on. Which is amazing.
I'm still trying to do the HT.
So it is live now, by the way, for those that don't know. And if you're purchasing the horror box, it's already got the pattern in it. So don't go buy the pattern twice because there are no refunds on patterns. Because if we did that, people would just buy it, print it, and then go, I want a refund. And I'd be broke. And then my job would disappear and you wouldn't get cool bags anymore.
Wait for a second.
And this is color changing vinyl, so it's going green where I'm touching it at the moment. Kind of cool. I'm so just obsessed with it, actually.
It is. It's so fun.
It is so fun. Apparently, I also run quite warm because it's changing quite quickly. If you've ever got a rivet and it's not working out for you, because these ones are quite short, use your sewing awl to stab the fabric down around it. It helps, I promise. Like a lot.
Like pushing it down, yeah.
Yeah. Sandra needs a pokey stick. Do you have a turny stick?
I have this.
Oh yeah, you need a pokey stick. I'm gonna send you one because they're fun and you get to poke at things and you can use it like a wand. Look, it's my wizard wand. What?
I can take it with me to Potter World.
People will think you're crazy, but whatever. I'm pretty sure everybody here thinks I'm slightly crazy, slightly off my rocker, and you know what? I'm cool with it.
Okay. Happy mistake.
way cooler, right? Suddenly that pocket went from shit to fuck yeah. I like it.
I did it.
See? And now it doesn't look like a mistake. It looks like a purposeful, sneaky surprise.
Yeah, sneaky.
Right? And that's how you can sell it if you're going to sell it. Or is this for you?
I'm gonna sell it.
Right. In which case, it was definitely worth fixing. And only everybody that watches this video will know that. See?
Mm-hmm.
Use that as part of the design. Can anybody here do SVG designs? Because I would love to have a Sewing Wizard shirt. I'm 100% here for it. I just, I'm not that good at that bit.
I'll have to send you the design that Shanova and I've been working on.
Ooh, okay. Talk me into it.
Which reminds me, I have to send it to the guy to get it printed on the DTF.
DTFs are awesome. I have a guy in town that knows a guy. So I have a guy that has a guy if I want to get DTFs printed. Turns out. I also keep getting an ad on Facebook for them trying to get me to buy from this DTF place.
Yeah.
My new handbag! It's so pretty!
It is awesome.
And then the back's just all blood spatter all the time. And then the inside's green, because as if that doesn't scream Tory. Right? Cargo pocket for phone, and actually, I can put my phone in there. Boom. And it's just got a magnet. Now, eventually, we can, if you want, do a zipper closure, but I kind of just like the magnet. It's just done.
It screams tote.
Yeah, well, that was the whole point. I didn't have a tote bag, and everybody kept messaging me saying, you should design a tote bag. So, ta-da! Done. Mission accomplished. With your help, of course, because me and curves are not a thing.
I got plenty of curves.
He's so pretty. The handle will even stand up. Oh, yeah. So, everything except these little bits of hardware come out of the box. This is color changing. So, as I'm holding on to it, when I put it down, the handle's going to change color. Or when it sits on my shoulder, it'll be green. Freak people out that don't know that it's coming. I like it.
Did you use your one of your woven tags?
I did not, because I didn't even put my own logo on it, because apparently I forget about tags. I have them all, here, and I still forget them. So, because I even made myself a metal one.
Before I close this thing up.
It was a thing. Forgot to put it on. It says seems legit. Should have put it there, or should have put it on, like you did, on here. Because it's skinny enough.
Right there.
I mean, I could. I just won't get. I can do it. Let's do it. Why the hell not? I can do it, but it's not going to have the prongs that support it in the back of it. That will be the only thing it's not got, because I'm obviously putting this in at the wrong time. It is 11:28 a.m. where I live, according to my laptop. I did used to embroider my logo at the bottom, and I turned out to get quite a lot of crap for that. What I actually want to do is design these big enough to put my logo embroidered onto them. Because I got the camera fix in my embroidery machine, so I can take a photo of the area and then line it up exactly where I want it. So I would like to do that in a perfect world.
Yes, because you have fancy new tools.
What?
You have fancy laser tools.
Yes, well, so I can do the laser and leather. I can laser cut the leather. That's what I'm trying to say. Or I can use the Cricut to cut out the vinyl. But I wanted to have that bit that you've got that's big enough to put my logo, and then I will, but still be Tory pocket size. And then I can just cut them and then switch it over and put my logo there in the same color thread as whatever else is going on. Maybe again, these are the kinds of things I should work on over school holidays while I've got time.
Yeah, because that you don't need the sewing machine for.
That I don't need to record, and my child can hang out. Is more what it is. I'm singing again. Sorry. I am not the best singer. Don't claim to be. Have zero desires to have a singing career. I just can't help that I do it. You should hear me.
At least you know how to hold a tune.
Oh, I'm not terrible. Like, I'm not tone deaf, but I'm assuming that's from my excessive amount of musical instruments I can play. But I'm also not a great singer. I don't think I am. I don't do karaoke for, like, to be cool. I do it if I'm drunk and it's funny.
That's the only time I do it. Because I can't hold a tune.
The strap connectors are fabulous. So that's another thing. If you have an embroidery machine, and again, I'd like to do this hack. I might do all the hacks on one bag. If you have an embroidery machine, what you can do is the little, you can get like key fobs. What you could do is turn a key fob into a strap connector to match the theme of your bag. I will do it because it's already cool in my head. But the strap connectors, because they are so simple and they don't go across the whole bag, they're not cutting into whatever design you do, and it would look very cool. And can I just say that I successfully installed this without cutting through the back layers of the pocket. Patience is key. Turns out I've learnt some. Ta-da! Now it's got my logo. Now I feel better.
There you go.
I forgot I was going to put a little thing for my keys, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah, you were going to put something like this on?
I definitely was.
Like a little...
Yeah. I was going to put it here and then flop into the bag. I still could, but it requires unpicking. But I did really want it. I mean, I could clip him to the outside. Decisions. Do I want a clip or do I want a D-ring? See, I've got too many options. Maybe I don't. Oh, I used to have little love heart clips, which was super adorable. Currently MIA. Alright, I'm going to stand up. Hold that thought.
Mine's going to be like a D-ring.
I know it doesn't really go with horror, except for my love of horror, but I have these very cute love heart clips that are actually gate rings.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But it's your bag.
I could rivet it on. You are correct. Oh, that's okay. So, how big's that gap? Not very big. Let's just cut a little bit. That one isn't hurting my brain. Because the center of this is not ½ inch because it's 1 1/4, it hurts my brain sometimes to try and maths that out. Fractions were never my strong suit.
Just double it, right?
Yeah, but that's 1 1/4 wide, not 1 inch. It all hurts my brain. I know it's 5/8, but then I'm trying to not do 5/8. It's fine. I'll just put it down. Yes, my love of horror. That's definitely going to happen. I could just do a D-ring if you don't have these, but I have a bunch of them, and I feel like it might be time to actually use some. I got them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little 3/4
D-ring. What's wrong?
I said I'm gonna put like a little silver ring thing on mine. I'm gonna do this one.
Yes. See? Love it. This is not in the pattern, people. We're just doing it. Good night, Night Owl Mum. One day I want to do like a loaded bag where we just add everything extra my brain can come up with.
We call it the loaded baked potato.
Yes, and that's why I'm calling it that. Or loaded fries seems to be a new thing. Where it's like
chili fries
of bacon and gravy. Gross. How do we order a box? So they are just on Sandra's website. The postage is killer. If you're in Australia and you would like me to, we can set it up so she'll bulk send it to me and then I'll send it out and the postage should be less. Tory should speed so like Shinova.
I know.
Shinova's so, man. And I don't aim. I just sew the speed I want to. I don't have a magical. I'm not trying to like out sew people or sew too fast. It's just this is the speed I'm comfortable at, and it got faster over time because I'm an impatient person in general, and apparently my sewing says that. See, now it'll fit comfortably. Yeah, like that, I think. Oh, and it works out perfect because I've got 2 more rivets left over. Except the side of it's not. We're going to sit here and watch paint dry. What? The side of it's white. It looks out of place. We can't keep it there.
I HP'd mine.
My issue is going to be how I paint it. I'm also going to make a tassel. I could sit here and cut a color-changing cat tassel.
Color-changing tassel.
That's going to happen.
Light bulb go off.
I know, right? Sorry. Would you believe that that's my off-camera face for it as well?
Yes, because I've seen it.
It's fine. I don't have a paintbrushy, apparently. So we're going to paint it with a pen lid because I'm classy like that. It's also only tiny, so it'll be fine. But it already looks better black rather than white. Do not try this at home. Actually get like a cotton tip or like the end painter. I have one of those things where you paint, like roll the paint on, but it's inside drying on my sink.
Oh.
Look how much better it's going to look black. If I had time to record and edit all my ideas, I reckon you guys would be blown away with everything I do. But sometimes I don't have time to do it all. I'm going to use my laser to make a whole bunch of like zombie hands to put in my garden. I might record at least one of them. I'm going to do some of those boxes, the coffin boxes again.
Are those the zombies that are going to be coming out of the ground?
Yeah, so like zombie hands, and then I'm going to use probably liquid nails and the leftover wire from when I was making Coddywamples things for my lunch bag, and we're going to make the stakes that go into the ground so that I can have zombies everywhere. Because why buy them when I can make them from crap that's already in my house?
That's right.
And when I say I've got a lot of stuff here, like my house is a like crafty person's dream at the moment. We've got so much. Luke has my husband, Luke, just if you didn't catch that, has like almost every power tool you can think of. Love it when Tory gets an idea. Fair enough. So long as you guys are okay with the, scatterbrain version. Look how much better it looks black though, instead of white. Way cool idea. I stole that from you.
Yep, it was epic.
Oh, I made a thing yesterday. So I bought an old bird cage from a dump shop for like $3, and I spray painted it all black again because it wasn't. And yesterday I filled the bottom with dirt, and I've put all like cuttings of plants in it. And then when the Halloween decorations come out, I think next week, I'm gonna go get skeletons that are about this big, and I'm gonna glue butterfly wings onto them, and then stuff them in the bird cage. It's hanging at my front door.
Oh, that's going to be neat.
It's gonna look so freaking cool. I now get to stand here and watch the paint dry.
The good thing is I'm not too far behind.
It's not a race. Don't worry about it.
I know. Oh, but somebody was asking what wallet you were going to match.
I'm gonna do wench because I use probably 16 of the 18 card slots. I use on my card slots. I've got a lot of cards. I have 2 bank cards, my license, Medicare, health insurance, and then like a bunch of cards from other shops. I've got my green card or blue card or whatever colour it is to work with children. I've got my army ID so I can get on base. Like I have a lot of cards that I tend to need to always have handy. So I could make myself a little card holder, but I'm just better off to make a wench. And then I can iron this on the outside of the wench. And it will look amazing. So we're definitely doing that. Her pocket turned out very, very cool. They want to see in your pocket again.
It did.
It's very clever, right? You can always come up with cool things for mistakes. Always. If you ever do that again, you could also have a pile of like HTV of your logo and you just iron your logo in there.
Or a nice, like a sign saying, "Hi, you cleaned your pocket out."
Yes. See? There you go. It's sarcasm at its best. Love it.
Because I never clean my pockets out. I do when I change purses.
Mine used to always carry tampons in it. Now it's got some crystals in there too. Sometimes I put if I take off a necklace or something, I'll put that in there.
Put my AirPods holder in it.
There you go. I've got the JBL version, but they just live next to my bed so I can watch movies while my husband sleeps. He's recently taken to eye masks. He really likes them, so he's asked me for a fancy one. So I'm going to get him a really fancy, like, eye molded one for him for Christmas. But I'm hoping I can find something with, like, something funny on it.
I'm sure you can come up with something.
I'm sure I'll find one. You can get them where they actually mold away from your eyes. I used to have one, but I literally wore it to death. The whole thing fell apart. Oh, she's dry. Cool.
Yeah, I told you it doesn't take long.
Ugh.
Put my clips on backwards. It was all right.
out, isn't it? Being a bit excessive there. That'll do. You could also stitch this. You don't have to punch a hole. I just want the rivet because I think it's going to be pretty. Let's be honest. It's all about pretty. Well, it's only one coat. It's not like I've done like the glue layer and the 2 coats. It was just to hide the excessive whiteness of it all. It'll be fine. If this was like the edge of a purse, you probably should put more.
Yeah, do multiple coats.
More coats, but you know, this is literally. It's so cute. Oh, stop it. So I could literally just rivet it there. Or I could rivet it through the pocket and then it won't look out of place. See? Let's do that. So I'm going to just take like the edge of the pocket and I'm going to have the outer edge facing out and I'm just going to rivet it to the top corner of the other pocket. And it won't look out of place then.
Woo. There you go.
Might stitch it there.
Think
too.
it on your feet.
Improvising because I'm too lazy to unpick is actually what that means. Don't be fooled. So I'm just going to stitch along the same top line stitch that we had. And that holds it in line with the top of the pocket. And this is something you could do to any bag you've bought from a shop too. You just add like a little key holder, I guess you'd call it. That didn't go through all the layers. Would you believe that? That's better. Need to push harder. Push it real good. Yeah, it's definitely a music day today.
It is.
And so now you just go to the side and then boom, there's the cord.
Oh.
Do I want, and I know this is probably going to spark an argument, but let's do it anyway. For my keychain, do I want blood red or black? So I'm going to make
Blood red.
Blood red? Because I'm like, it does match. They both match, and therein lies my problem. Because I'm going to have a key ring holder that has my keys on it, and it's also going to have a pom-pom and a tassel and a wristlet strap. And I'm going to do that as the sewing candy video. So that's what that's for, because I lasered my thing on it. For anyone that doesn't know and isn't in my Facebook group, I'm finally starting to use my laser for bag making things. We have my actual logo on my tassel cap. Definitely red. Oh, there you go. It's like, I thought there'd be an argument about this for sure. So this is going to be part of my set that I now sell. So it'll always come with like the keychain, a wallet, a bag, and then maybe my first aid kit, which is just a Devon pouch. Nobody said black. Thank goodness there's no arguments. Woo! Nah, I can't have both. It's already going to have a lot of other stuff. And my tassel templates are actually perfectly designed for these larger tassel caps.
Did we put rivets through here?
I did, but you don't have to. I did that for more decorative purposes than anything else.
Because I have this.
You should, yeah. That's when we were discussing them. I said if I had skulls, I'd definitely put them there. They'd look amazing, but I don't have them. I've only got bullets. And I don't have any gun fabric. I think that's why I haven't used them. Ugh, where are they? I have like a heap. I bought them on a whim. They're only a couple of dollars. And I have all of these bullet-shaped double rivets. That's probably be upside down. I don't really know. I don't do bullets. They look really cool, but they don't go with any of my fabric.
Oh.
So far, nobody's sent in any ugly fabric that they'd go with either, because that was my thought. Save them for an ugly, seemingly ugly bag. But they are cool. But they got 2 rivet holes on the back. And then like mini rivets. They wouldn't be any good at holding anything. Do any horror movie people use guns? I don't think they do. They're all up close and personal. How do you attach these? So they're literally just rivets. So you punch the 2 holes and then push them through. Put the caps on the back and then you just squish them very, very gently with your rivet press. I have done them. My life suggestion is on the bottom part, put like a bunch of fabric so it won't bend in there. That's what I did. I have practice with one and I just put a few layers of fabric and then squished it down. I also have dome-shaped ones that are spiky, so they're probably going to come out with the Halloween stuff with all my skull vinyl I've got. They are very cool though. I don't know what bag to put them on. I even have a very cool gun embroidery file from Urban Threads, but it's the lining that gets me every time I go to pull them out. I just had a ridiculous idea.
What is that?
What about Supernatural with like Sam and Dean Winchester? But then I go to the laser and I can laser the cool stuff that they have on bullets. Is that excessive? Is that too far? Feels like it's too far, but it's still a really cool idea.
I don't watch Stranger Things, so I don't know.
No, it's Supernatural, but that's still fine. But I have the lining fabric if I did that. What does everybody else think? Does anybody else love Supernatural? They have like magic bullets for the cult, which is like the whole first 4 seasons or whatever. It has like magical markings, so I could do that, and then I could inlay the lasering with like gold. Because if these are stainless steel, it will actually create like a little bit of a divot. See, Team Dean. I'm Team Dean too, because I don't like Sam's hair. But anyway, maybe I'll do that. See, I'm finally motivated. Look at that. Another thing I have to add to my list. Does that count as like part of like Halloween horror stuff though? I do hunt monsters. I feel like it needs to count. Just do it.
Oh, I made them too thick.
You made what too thick? Oh yeah, because you're doing that. Aw, just normal rivets then, I guess.
Yeah, because it's just not long enough.
Bugger.
See? Tiny.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's alright. I guess they're more for decorative than anything else.
I mean, yes, but still.
Because I don't see that going through more than 2 layers of vinyl.
Yeah, probably. Okay, cool. Cut out the foam. She said cut out the foam on the back?
Yeah, it's not the foam. It have like 4 layers of vinyl. Because I back the... And then there's this vinyl, and then this vinyl. And it's 2 layers. It's alright.
Bugger. Because that was going to look so cool.
I'll make another one and put the skulls on it.
Yes. Or you could put them along the edge of the curve, depending on how many you've got.
I've only got 8.
Was awesome. He's hoping it sells once I make it. I just have like piles and piles of bags at the moment. It's getting outrageous. Jared is also in Friday the 13th, is it? Jason
Jared?
Voorhees. I watched it again the other day. Jared Padalecki, which is the guy that plays Sam in Supernatural, is also in House of Wax, where Paris Hilton gets the bolt through the head. Very cool. Love that they made her slide down. Looked epic. That's why I watch horror movies. And he was also in... Definitely Jason. I watched it like 2 weeks ago. Love it. Love it, love it. So, the other thing I need to work out how to do
Biscuits.
on holidays is laser engrave this because it's on a weird angle. I got to figure out how to get that flat under the machine. And then I can put my logo on the strap connector. I never saw Passions or Gilmore Girls. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls.
I've never seen any of
Never
those.
seen any of those.
I watched
the dramas I watch
Vampire
is like
Diaries.
Diaries. Yes, I stopped watching after a few seasons because it just annoyed me.
I like the originals
better.
I think this one was in
Rivets
Norland.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah, I watched a few episodes of that too. Drama's not my thing. I try. I watched Scrubs when I was younger because that's funny. And I've watched all of House. House is probably the only drama I watch, and that's because it's got really cool, like, weird, sciencey medical problems, and that's fun to watch. And he torments everyone. It just amuses me to watch it. But actual drama movies aren't really my jam. What's wrong? What's not happening for you?
The rivet
twisted. Oh,
Because I have two sides of rivet. One really long post and really tiny post.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just mixed in. Hold on.
How do I get the metal bag tags flat to laser? Let me go get it for you.
Need my screwdriver and I can't find it.
Not
my screwdriver. Oh, here. This thing.
My very scientific way to get my tags to sit up. This is a grate for a gutter from Bunnings. I think it was a whole $4. They move around, but you just line them up. It's literally how I laser my tags. With a grate for a drain.
That's clever.
I took the tags with me and I walked around all of Bunnings until I found something that would work. Criminal Minds, see, I love that too. Criminal Minds is fantastic. That is my favourite background TV show.
Alright, be right back.
That's cool. I'll be here playing with this now that I've got it out. Yeah, no, so this is how I laser things. You need to have it, so see how there's a lip? If you put it in the other way, they slightly stick out the bottom, so you have to do it that way. And that's it. On over one of the spikes, not two, it's too wide. And then you just line it up flat. I'm a thrifty little bugger, and that is what I found in the whole of Bunnings that was going to work out best. And then, yeah, you just laser away. What my issue is with these bad boys, they're on a weird angle, so I don't know how I'm going to get them to sit flat. I don't have a plan. Plan one was, what about florist, you know that florist green foamy crap? I was wondering if I could like push it into that, except I'm wondering if the heat from the laser might disintegrate it. I mean, it's worth a try. But that was one thought I had. The second thought was blue tack, which won't be very easy to set up every time. I want something I can just kind of put it on and off we go.
Yeah, that's better. The ones I'm sending you guys in the box, it's the right size.
Oh, there you go. You also did add an extra layer.
I did.
Use the rivet template. Good question. So it comes with 4. What it comes with is a single and double layer rivet for 1 inch and a single and double layer inch for 1.5 inch, depending on what strapping you're using. And then the holes are all just spaced out evenly. For this chunky hardware, you need to leave 5 holes as a gap. Well, 4 technically. So if you draw in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th hole you draw in, so you leave 4 in between. If you're using those thinner hardwares, you can leave 1 hole less. So you can do like a rivet here and a rivet here, and then count up your 5 holes, and then do 2. And because it's 1 inch, it perfectly lines up on the edge like this, so your rivet holes will always be in the center. And that's pretty much it. So, for example, let's say this is 1 inch, which it's not, I know that, and we want to do 2 rivet holes. I always go to the second hole because I don't want them too close to the edge. My paranoia says that they'll rip. So I always go up a bit. And then I'm going to leave a gap and do another one. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to leave a gap and do another one. Alright. So those holes in that configuration will fold around this and have 2 rivets to hold it in place. So it's just about getting them evenly spaced and perfectly in the center of your straps. And it just saves me having to use a ruler to mark. It's just quicker.
That's better. You are going to do what you're told.
Tory, did you know that the creator of House wanted an American actor and didn't know that Hugh Laurie was British? I did know that, actually. Yes, I love stupid facts. The heat. Yeah, see, I thought the hot heat would destroy it. What about using a binder clip? Oh, maybe. Except, yeah, maybe. Maybe I need one of those little clips that's on, like, one of those, like an adjustable thing. Although that's going to be just as fiddly as blue tack by the time I get it even. I like these because they're flat and just done. So the price on the website is inclusive of your postage. Oh no, it's not at the moment, is it? I turned it off. I think I've got a bunch here. So it's up to 500 grams is X amount of money. So if you wanted to buy this and then something else, so long as it's under half a kilo, you actually end up paying the same amount of shipping. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Prices are not something my brain remembers. That's the website's job. In my defense, I managed to remember almost everything else.
And because I don't have a front or a back, it's just easy for me to line it all up.
Exactly.
Think about
that's
it.
the perks of doing it that way.
I don't have to think about, is this against the body or whatever.
Could I cut one of the grids? I could, maybe. Maybe. Because it's got to go in on like a weird angle. Needs to be like that. Because that'll be level. The hardest bit's getting it like to sit exactly flat like that.
Oh, I forgot my magnet.
Are you using rivet magnets? Because you could just stab it through all of them.
I don't have rivet magnets.
You should get onto that. They are amazing. Just saying. I only didn't
I
want to
know.
use those.
Sonova said
I'm
the same
tired
thing.
of the normal ones. There's got to be a way to do this. I wish I was more clever. I really do. That's why I haven't done them yet, because I don't know how to do it. Yes, I did make my dress. It's got this wonderful crisscross going on at the back. I love this dress. I have made this dress several times over. I have a green dress that I wore when I got my car. I've got this one. I've got a tropical floral one in sateen. This is probably one of my most favorite patterns. It's so comfy. I am wearing a strapless bra, but realistically I don't need to. It does have boning if you want it to be this structured, but I have also made it without boning and it sits just fine. The boning's not necessary. If I didn't want to have straps, you would definitely do the boning. And then it's got a circle skirt at the bottom, and I love circle skirts because then I can twirl and be fancy. And do I do that down the street? Absolutely.
I'm guilty of that.
La 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 la. This dress is like years old. Like, I'd have to say it's older than Jessie, so it's probably at least 8 years old. Still fits. Woo! Just. Only just. But it still fits. But no, 8
You
years
put
old.
this done at
Still
1 1/4, right?
I did 1 1/4. I don't remember what the pattern says. But 1 1/4 worked well. It's high enough up the top that we're not losing any space, and it's low enough that you can still do your seam allowance and top stitch without sewing over it. I love your bat fabric. It's so cute.
Isn't it? I want to make a bag out of it too.
And
But
then
it's
what
in
I
pink,
do,
so I'll have to really interface it.
I'd get fabric paint, and then I just paint random bats on it in different colors. See, you remembered your bit. You've got your little key snap bit. I mean, I do now.
I did. That's because you were talking about it.
You're welcome. At least one of us remembered, right? Black spatter everywhere. Oh. I love having new bags. It's like everything that I love in one picture. Green, horror movies, and horses all together.
Yeah, I think it came out really well.
I think you did amazing. That's what I think. And Michael Myers is at the front because he's my favourite.
Mm-hmm. And Freddy Krueger scares the crap out of me, so.
Oh, I don't object. He's fabulous too. Absolutely fabulous. So anyway, this will be my new handbag until Christmas time, and then I will probably do a new one. I don't get rid of them. I still float through them. It depends. I've had my Lord of the Rings ones for ages, since I bought out Temptress. Oh no, since the Lord of the Rings fabric came. Either or.
Yeah, I have about 6 bags in my closet. And my husband's like, are you going to give those away or something? I'm like, no.
No, they all
They're
get.
mine.
I switch through them. I'll usually keep just one wallet because I'm too lazy to switch that over. But bags, I will. Like if I'm going out to an event, I will change my bag to match whatever I decide to wear on the day. And I definitely have more than 6. Definitely have more than 6. Totes are just handy for me in my lifestyle. I end up carrying everyone's crap, and then they constantly want it out of my bag again.
Mm-hmm.
So rude.
The bag I carry right now is pretty much a tote. It's that cork one I made when I was out of town with my grandma.
Nice.
No, staying at the hotel. I did it live at a hotel. I did a video live.
I love that for you. I love
It just
my
needed
trollop
that
bag.
therapy.
I feel like I should blow it up to bigger and make it a full-blown messenger bag. I thought I was really clever with that pattern. But everybody seems
Which one was that?
It's like the mini messenger bag. Where the front's like 3 different like pieces. So you can do it in funky colours and stuff. I really like my trollop pattern. I just want to make it all the time. I don't because you guys would get sick of looking at it, but I really do like it. And I've always got ideas. Like this bag, now that we've designed this, I can see this as so many fabrics and designs and patterns. And I had the same thing when I did trollop. Like, I look at stuff, I'm like, oh, I could put that embroidery there, and then that bit of fabric, and then that bit of vinyl would go there. Like, every time.
Good.
But anyway.
And I left the hole at the bottom. I don't think that's much bigger though.
I usually just sew one edge and leave the whole bottom open. I've forgotten this one. I will do it properly in the actual tutorial.
Okay.
It does say to leave a hole to turn it through easier. Ragga brush is a great size, like dump everything and go bag.
That's a big bag.
It is, but like that's a proper size gym bag. I made a gym bag for my mate. My husband uses it as a gym bag. If you don't put the zipper pocket on the side, you can just use it like a travel bag or a storage bag for like emergency clothes in the back of your car. And it squishes easy because there's no foam, and it's relatively cheap to make because there's not a lot of hardware. 6 zips, strap hardware, so adjustable strap, and 2 D-rings, and that's it. And the separate pocket, the reason I did that is because I don't want to touch my dirty clothes with my clean clothes, and if I've got to store shoes, like no matter what, they just, drop dirt and shit. So you can just put it aside. And I also did it because my husband can then put his wet towel in the side so his whole bag doesn't smell musty and I have to try and clean it.
It's functional.
And that pattern came from me, like I googled everyone's like the best gym bags, and I took elements from all of them and smashed them together into one. I took out the shoe pocket, which is fine. I've done that before. I did it for the Inklings and the Kraken rainbow tropical with skeleton. I didn't put the side in it. It still works great.
Mm-hmm.
It is binding though, which scares some people.
It's not thick, so
yeah, no,
that's
it's not.
a hard type of binding.
Yeah.
That's a good one to start with for binding.
Because it's got curves, but it's like the same. You're just repeating yourself. Hello, Desiree. Would you like to see the bag? It is my new handbag. Ooh! It is fabulous! And this stuff is color changing. So when I touch it and then move my hand, it's green. And I'm going to do a matching wallet. It's going to be amazing.
You have to oil that bobbin area.
It's everything I love in a bag. It's green, it's horses, and it's horror. And blood splatter! changes color on my shoulder. It'll change probably with the sun hitting it, not from the UV-ness, but just because it'll heat up.
Oh yeah, from the sun, it surely does.
It does.
Just from the air temperature.
temperature.
Because that's what happened to me when I was outside in the park cutting it out. I was in the shade, but it was still changing color.
So cool. So childish. I'm just going to play with my bag when I'm out and about. I'll be like, look at this! Oh, I did that when I did a market recently. And most of my day was being like, look at this white skull bag. And I step into the sunshine and bam! And I did that at least 20 times. Not even exaggerating. It probably was more. Everybody that walked past to look at them, I'm like, look at the color changing bag. Didn't sell, but it is very cool. I'm gonna have to paint the back of my color changing vinyl to have it as my tassel, because white just won't do it for me.
Put glow-in-the-dark paint on it.
Well, I was going to paint it red, so then it's black and red, and then when you touch it, it goes green.
That does make sense, yeah.
Oh, I love Temptress. Temptress is my current bag. This will be my new one that takes over today. Well, probably not today. It's not taking over until I do the full set. But still.
Yeah, you gotta do the wedge wallet.
Yeah. And the wristlet. And a sunglasses case. I used to have like a hard case. I don't know where it went though. I'm like a cat. I'm like pretty.
You keep like pawing at it.
Yeah. I'm only slightly crazy. It's fine. So this, I used waterproof canvas for the outside of my bag, but the box does come with the vinyl. It's just the stripes are smaller. Still cool. Oh, maybe I want this as my wallet. Oh.
It's glow in the dark.
I know, and that's why I'm like, do I want this as the wallet with that on it? Or do I want the colour changing? Now I don't know. Oh, I don't know what I want.
Choices.
No, I think I'm gonna do the colour change, like the heat. Oh, it's so hard. I'm just sitting here staring at it. Also, or I could make the tassel in this, because then it's a glow-in-the-dark tassel.
Oh, and it's got red and black.
Yes. You'll see it. I'll do a photo of look at my new set, because I can't help myself. But I am thinking now that if I paint the back of this black, I will make this the tassel, because then it's a blood spattery glow-in-the-dark tassel with that. And I can use, hold on. Or I can make the wristlet strap out of this and then do the color changing heat tassel. There's too many options. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this is a much smaller hole, so I'm going to just do it out of the pocket. That's a very small hole.
I'm going to make a temptress with one of the panels because the beautiful Sandra sent me more than one. I also want to design a pattern that uses a panel. I think that would be very cool. I've got a few panels floating around this house now.
For a large panel, my backpack that I'm working on would be perfect. Because that's why I designed it for
How quick are
the
you gonna
big
smash out
tulip
that
pink thing.
pattern?
I am testing the pattern pieces this week.
Cool.
So, just depends on how fast my friend Tory can do instructions.
Am I doing the instructions, am I?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. He's gonna actually let me know these things. That's fine.
I did. When I first started doing it last week.
Oh, probably. That's fine.
I said, yeah, and I'm going to need someone to take you.
I can do the instructions because I have that shoulder bag I want done, so we can switchy swap.
Exactly.
See, I like the writing the Everybody else that I've spoken to hates the part where they type the instructions out. That's the one bit I'm good at. So there you go, guys. I will be writing the instructions for her backpack panel. So I hope you like the way I write them. That's happening.
And it's called blank space.
Ooh, yeah, cool. Well, I got sent a beautiful panel, to which I then went and stalked the internet for matching fabric. But I got sent this. Is that not fabulous?
Oh my god, it's awesome.
So I went and stalked the internet and found fabric. Thank you, eBay.
That's corpse bride, right?
Yes, it is. And it feels Halloweeny enough that I'm going to probably use this for yours. Maybe for the video. I'll do something cuter for the instructions. But this was a gift because you guys beautifully send me gifts and I like to use them, but I like to use them well and not just waste them. So I stalked this and now I'm waiting for the perfect pattern for this. Horror backpack would be amazing.
And Tory's squishing it.
Good job. What have I got left here? I'm just looking at what's left in my tubs. This doesn't need to be recorded. This will be quick. This is going to be a coffin wallet with glow-in-the-dark spiders. And then I've got the Yoshi backpack by Yoshi Slingback by Kaur. Kaur. I don't know how to pronounce that. Threads. I'm going to have to work on that. I've got that one cut out. That one's going to be Care Bears.
Care Bear.
Because Care Bears are adorable and it's going to be a backpack of Care Bears. And then I've still got the big backpack down the bottom that is Buffalo Bill ice cream fabric.
I'm pushing out all my curves.
Good plan. I have so many cool things in this room. That's why I've stopped buying. I'm like, I need to work on everything else. I've got so much hardware still. And I've bought these pom-poms. So these are going to be part of my like normal sets that I do. And I've bought them in like all the colors. Like I've got pink and purple and green and light blue and dark blue. It's more of a mint than a green, but still cool. Just not horror worthy because it's not lime green or I totally would have picked that. We got green, light blue, dark blue. Look at them all.
Oh, the white one
looks
like a rabbit's tail.
I don't have orange, but that's probably not the world's biggest deal. But I've colour blocked them all so I can sort them. So, because I want all of these to be part of my sets. It'll help me use up some of this hardware and these, and then I will just hoard less in my wall. That is the dream at this point. I feel like a hoarder. If you looked in my room right now, you might actually believe that sentence.
Yeah, I've been put on a buying strike.
I'll buy it if I've got purpose for it, but I'm not just hoarding. Or I'll buy remnants in the remnant bin of Spotlight if they're between half a meter and a meter. I won't buy less than that. There's no point. Aura Rose's Simplistic said. She hasn't asked me yet because I still have other ones to do. But I'm going to do her Monica. I've been planning this Monica for so freaking long. It is going to have blood spatter lining, glow-in-the-dark blood spatter outer for the pocket, and the actual outer part of the bag is going to be black, and I'm going to iron on one of those horror things. Like, I've planned the whole bag out. I've been waiting for everything to come, and now I'm just waiting on my Halloween listings, which will be after I empty those tubs, because I'm going to need them. I also need to do another episode of Seemingly Ugly, because clearly I'm just not that busy.
Clearly, you're not that busy.
Templates for Empress. I can show you templates for Empress. There's so many.
Yeah. And I'm talking to Leslie with Jolie Creations to do the ones here for stateside.
Yes. So we are going to have somebody in America doing my templates for you because I'm not that weird about it. This piece is just for foam because I personally hate having to try to cut it smaller. So you get a whole separate piece, right? That's happening. Move my bag. They're all quite lovely and thick. These are your little strap templates. It's even got the dotted line where you fold it over. We did a handle. You get a handle template here too. And it's even got the trim for vinyl lines. Boom. So this I'm going to keep out and just keep it as my handle template. Unless I need them longer, but you get the base piece with the positioning for your feet as well as the base stabilizer. This one's on the fold. Don't hate on me because they're already quite expensive. But this is for the cargo pocket. So it's got the markings down the bottom. And you just put one of these edges on the fold. So I've done that. You can also use this if it's directional. You just cut it twice and you'll have it a little bit smaller. Your centerpiece. And then your main piece has all the markings on them. I know this is going to be hard to see. Bear with me. But you can see you can line up your snap closures and your pockets and everything. Got them all. Bye, Helen. They are also numbered, yes. Have I heard anything more about doing another hitchhiker? I can do another one if you want. Let's do a horror themed one. Oh, let's do an eyeball. Maybe instead of making a dress, I'm going to do an eyeball hitchhiker. That's a really cool idea. She has now got the hitchhiker from Bent Needle Designs. It's now on Etsy to purchase. So now I can go back to doing another version of it if you want.
Mhm.
Because I know a lot of people have asked me to do another more recent one. I love that you put blood spatter on the bottom of your bag.
Yeah. It's just because I didn't have anything else with me when I was doing the cutting.
Still looks cool.
If I had plain black, I would have used plain black. But when I was cutting, I was in the park.
Black basket weave. Okay, but now that we can tell people where to buy the hitchhiker, I can do another video. Did you use a panel too, Sandra?
No.
Not this time.
Yeah, not this time.
I will put
I'm going to use a panel
use
for the next one I make. It's going to be Tula pink.
And I use the iron-on. Although I probably should have saved it to put it on a t-shirt. It's too late now.
I think I'm going to have a couple of those left over, so I might be able to send you another one with the next box.
Because then I can have a Halloween shirt that nobody else has. more whole matching outfit. Yes. Matching shirt, matching bag, matching wallet, matching everything. This one's going to be for the wallet, 100%. Put the pocket on your jeans. Hey, that's a cool idea. I am making a pair of horror shorts that is coming. I'm going to do it in the Halloween theme because I went and got a bunch of patches when I got them from Temu. So we're going to do both embroidery and iron and stitch on patches and maybe paint them. We'll see. But no, I am going to do horror theme shorts. They are coming. Leave that with me.
Because you don't have
Because
enough
you
to
start
remember.
Halloween stuff too early. I suppose it doesn't really matter.
Close up my pocket.
I do love my embroidery machine. Sandra's gonna get one, aren't ya?
That was confusing me. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because it's backwards.
That's on purpose,
Don't worry
guys.
about it.
It really isn't. I made it.
You did green creepy trees on the inside too. I like it.
I did.
Funnily enough, we both didn't use the other one. I really wanted to, but I wanted blood spatter more. Like, it was a very hard decision, but I have plans for that other fabric. Don't even worry about that. Do I sell mostly every bag that I make? Unless I'm making it with purpose. So, like, I did a Christmas backpack. I made that with my child in mind. He's going to wear that at Christmas to school. I do make myself the occasional backpack, occasional bag, but I special source stuff. It's not just I walk past and go, oh, that's cool. Like, I sort out my Lord of the Rings stuff. I sort this out. Most of the other bags that I make, I sell on my website, and some of them go in 20 minutes, and some of them stick around for years. It's just depending on what people like. I also do a lot of custom work that you guys don't see. Sometimes I'll put a photo up, and most of the time I forget. For example, I can show you one I'm in the middle of now. So originally this lady wanted a horror bag, and then she changed her mind because it'll freak out whoever she's around. So she asked me to do a book-themed bag. So this is what we've come up with, right? So I went with like the color of old paper and like a nice brown. It's got embroidery on the front, and then it's got all the books across the back. And then the inside fabric is all like words. This is exactly what she wants, but now she wants a matching wallet as well. So she decided yesterday evening on a wench. So I need to get that done. So it will be this, and I will most likely embroider something small, and that will be her set. But generally speaking, like, I didn't take a video of this, and you guys just don't see all the things I make. I actually make more than you think. Funnily enough. So that is the stained glass tote by, I want to say, Little Moo Designs. That's what I want to say. So these are two separate pieces. I did this, if you go back and look through my videos, there's a Christmas one with a koala. That was this pattern. I think it come out cool. I picked like all, if you have a look at the colours of the book, I picked like all old-timey book colours, and I just winged it. Because this is technically meant to be rainbow, but it didn't suit the theme. So I went with like traditional, darker, muted browns and greens and maroons. I think it come out cool. I have altered the pattern because you're meant to rivet the handles on, but it would have gotten in my way. But yeah, heaps more goes on here than what you guys see, but I do sell most of what I make, with the exception of some gifts and replacing my handbag every few months because I get bored. Because okay with it. I do sell most. What about you, Sandra? You sell most of yours, don't you?
Yes, and I also do a lot of other things. I do t-shirt quilts, memory bears, um, costumes. Like right now, I'm working on costumes. Tailoring classes.
I dabble everywhere, and then if it doesn't sell, then I just make peace and move on. So, like, I did earrings for a while, but they weren't very popular. That's cool. I still make myself earrings. I just don't make them for everybody else anymore because they didn't sell the first time. What I've got left, I will either take the hardware off and make myself new ones, or I will give them away for presents, or I'll just bin them. Take your pick. For example, I don't wear gold jewelry, so all the gold ones, if I don't pull them apart, I will just bin them. I wear silver. Silver's my jam.
I can't wear jewelry.
Aw, that sucks. Are you allergic like my mate?
I'm allergic to just about everything except for white gold and platinum.
So you
Can't do
wear
surgical
jewelry, you just have to be
steel.
super fancy.
Yeah, unless it's really expensive.
I still make myself earrings. You just don't see it anymore, guys. I want to do myself a whole bunch of horror ones so I can wear them in the videos. Maybe I'll do that on the holidays. It'll only take like 2 hours.
Make yourself some spooky ones.
Yes. I've got all the files. I just need to do it. They'd be amazing. I'm 68 and never carried a bag. Wow. See? And now you need a whole set. Look at you go. You went from nothing to all in like one go. I love that.
Yeah, she's like, I need it all.
Hello, sheeple. Welcome. We're all a bit crazy here. Join us.
Join us in the wild west.
You're not even denying it, see? I serve on the internet. I am here merely to be inspiration to everybody else. That's all I really do here. I have scatterbrain, where my brain constantly comes up with new ideas, sometimes halfway through videos. That's my jam. That's what I do here. And apparently I speed so. I don't mean to, I swear. Well, I don't. I don't realize I'm doing it. Because I'm not aiming to be like, how fast can I go? It's just how fast I do go. You should have seen me when I first got this machine. I was so scared of it. I was like, oh my god, it goes too fast. Now I'm like, come on, faster. Alright, what do I need for the next video? The next video I'm going to do my matching keyring set, because that's going to be cute. So I need that, and I need that, and I need that, and... Oh no!
The glow in the dark with the black HTV.
What?
The glow in the dark tassel.
You're so clever. I know you didn't say what I'm thinking, but I can just do my wristlet strap out of this.
The blood splatter.
Like, already made. So clever. That solves that problem. Now we're just going to go back to what I'm actually putting on the tassel. That goes on there. Okay, new life problem. Apparently, I've got all the colours except black, except I remember buying black and they haven't ended up in their home that they're meant to be in. That's not ideal.
And that's that little ring thing? What is that for? Is that for the tassels?
No, that's for my key ring that I plan on like making.
For the key ring.
I want a cool key ring that will match everything. Have I been on YouTube for 4 years. Holy moly. That's a long time. Doesn't feel like it. That's awesome.
I've only started really doing videos online. Like I've had my channel for like 8 years, but I never really did anything.
I started my channel when COVID hit and nobody wanted to buy handbags and I was bored. And I was like, I can do this. How hard can it be? That was literally my attitude. I'm like, how hard can it be? I can sew, kind of. If you go look at my first YouTube video to now, my sewing will be so much better. Oh, I should go see what my first ever video was. Does anybody want to check? I'm curious to know what I did first. I'm guessing a swoon pattern. That's my guess right here, right now.
I'm gonna say it's either the with the Arnetta or something, or Brooklyn.
No, I reckon it might have been a Lola or an Ethel. I'm guessing.
Lola.
Let's go see if we can figure it out, shall we? Content. I have 463 videos, everybody. That's a lot more than I thought I had. I'm trying to get to... Oh, can I put more in a row? That'd be helpful. I'm gonna go check what my first ever video was. That's awesome. 4 years. Oh, I remember when I did that. The Epiphany has really cool bat embroidery on it. I just saw that as I zoomed by. I did bowl. Oh, I did rope bowls. I remember when I tried that.
I still haven't tried that.
I'm scanning so fast. I'm like, there's the Bonnie bucket bag. Alright, my first ever video was making the NCW. The second one was the Sunshine Wristlet. There you go.
I think one of the first ones I recorded was an NCW too.
See? NCW, Sunshine Wristlet, and the first bag I did was Baronia bag by Blue Keller. I'm pretty sure I don't have permission to be doing that, but anyway. Then I did a sleep mask, a modified clematis by Blue Keller, and then Lola. Yeah, wow, there you go. Cool.
How time flies, right?
And my videos were reversed because I didn't have any kind of software to fix it, so we just went start to finish without joining or anything. And I played music, and then, and then I realized it wasn't allowed because I loved having music on. There you go. I don't have music anymore because YouTube doesn't like it. Instead, my
I know it doesn't like it.
No, so rude. Oh, we're almost twinsies.
Almost. All right.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, see, you did 2 and I just did the 1 because I was like blood spatter for life. Pretty.
That's all, folks.
That's all, yep. That is all. We've only been here for like 2 hours.
We got Percy.
Oh wait, that can't be right, can it? 2 hours and we started at 9, 10, 11. It says it's nearly 1. It's telling me we've only been live for an hour and 52. Or is that when it cut out? That could be.
I think that's when it cut out, maybe.
How rude.
Yeah, because I've 3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours.
I'm not sure what that says, but it looks like it says something positive. There's lots of exclamation marks. So I'm going to thank you anyway, even though I'm not sure what that says. 3 hours. There you go. Cool.
This beauty will be on my website soon.
Mine won't. You can't have it.
You can't have toys, but you can buy mine.
No, you can buy hers. Or I can make another one, but you can't have mine. No deal, no dice. Because it's fabulous!
Or no, right?
It's like,
And this is just
foam.
See, I've got, because mine's the waterproof canvas, I put my cheap Hefty, which is Vilene 1050F. It's so cheap. And I don't find it that much worse than like Decaville. Like everybody else is like a Decaville obsessed. Here, Decaville is like $20 a meter. This stuff's like $4. That's a big difference, but not a lot of difference in actual making this.
There was a time where it was over $20 a yard here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. And I was like,
Nope. And that's why I found my alternative, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm quite happy in my little box.
I like my Soap Use Plus.
I
That's
like
what
my
American
double-sided
is.
bag
It's
foam because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna iron this lining to the inside or like the back of the foam, and it's gonna just sit exactly where it's told. I like it.
I like it.
It's 1:45. I've got to go shopping.
Go shopping. I got it. I've gotta
go home.
Yes, 'cause it's probably late where you are right now.
It's 10:45.
See, I couldn't sew that late. You're definitely a night owl. I'm a morning person. I could get up at 5 a.m. and sew with you. It'd be like 3 p.m. for you.
It'll be 3 p.m. for me, right?
See, you could do mid after sewing and I could do early morning. I cannot do night. Please never ask me to. The answer is already no.
Yeah, we'd have to have a midnight show.
Hey, everybody likes the interfacing they like. If you notice in my patterns, I never actually tell you what interfacing you use. That is up to you as a person. Because Australia has different to America. People like what they like. I like my cheap stuff. Works great for me. Not everybody likes it. It's fine. Oh, it's 9:45 in Texas. I love that it's always
they're an hour behind us.
Yeah.
In California, it's 3 hours
behind us.
Which means you get to be in the future for someone.
I do.
I'm trying to figure out who's in the future for me, but I don't know. The time zone lines confuse me. But I'd like to know what country is ahead of me. Because like I'm a day or half a day ahead of you. I wonder who's ahead of me.
Would anybody in the China or Asia?
I don't know. You gotta go. I don't know which way the line goes. It confuses me. It's not. My brain does maths, not geography. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go. Thank you everyone for popping in. I love that we have such similar bags and we didn't plan it.
We did it.
At all. Love it. Alright.
Love it.
Bye.
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 Whoop.